I love how somebody asked me, how was my sucker-free Sunday? Let me tell you, there are a lot of fucking suckers on this Sunday, and we're going to be talking about it in great detail. Hello, guys. Good morning. How are you? Welcome to the VTuber Review. It has been a minute since I've been back. Yes, I was hiding under the table. Look, I'm really short, okay? That's the only place I can hide. On the fucking screen chat. Hello, everybody. How are you? What's up? I'm so excited to catch up on a little bit of VTuber news. There's nothing unique about Jinxie other than he acts angry. Oh my god. Look, it's not even just him. It's also like Rick High being all like, nah, blah, 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 blah. But then there's all these people that have actually contributed to Ironmouse losing her music chat. Absolutely crazy. Really fucked up. We're gonna take a look at all that today. Wild stories. Dokibird having an emo stalker. Craziness, guys. Neurosama breaking another record. Of course, Numi actually getting into a little bit of hot water. A lot of people going after Numi. Of course, wrongfully so, as always, because, well, everybody's got to come down on anything Cinder related, right? So we got to take a look at that. We're also going to talk about Alpha Psyop. Notable VTuber who is graduated. They are gone. They have left the building. So we're going to talk about them as well. A lot to catch up on today. You guys told me nothing happened when I was gone. You lied to me, chat. A lot happened. What's up, Beast King? What's up, PlayStation fan? How are you? Are you not sick anymore? Good. I'm glad you're feeling better. Bro, I'm not 4 foot. I'm taller than 4 foot. At least give me a few inches. That's what she said. What's up, guys? How are you? Well, we had fun yesterday with our all-day Elden Ring, and now we're gonna hit some big-time news today, bud. Yeah, I know. It's really sad about MTV. Everybody say hi to Beast King. What's up, Beast King? How are you? Thank you for joining us today. Welcome to our army. It's great to have you amongst our ranks. Welcome. Thank you so much for being here. You're fired. Yeah, sorry, I don't make the rules. You're fired. You now have the longest record of RR members. 5 seconds. Congratulations. New record. I'm halfway through getting the innings to near replicate. Oh my god, there's so many, dude. It's so annoying. Yeah, it's actually really... How do we have 2 polls running at the same time? I didn't know you could do that. Elara said 2 to case with VTuber model. I don't know. Does he? I haven't heard about that. Yeah, you have to put that in my VTuber news in Discord. Let me know about it. So that would be pretty cool. I honestly... Out of other people in the world that have a VTuber model that's not normally VTuber, I'd be super down for Queso to have one, you know what I mean? Also, hate to the haters. Well, you know, Ruby, I always say this, but anytime that you garner hate, it's always going to be returned to you, like, twice-fold, right? There's all those, like, drama tubers or, like, you know, like, gossip frogs that, like, cause a bunch of issues for people. And they build, like, this, like, really large, like, circle of hate, right? But the second that they slightly do anything that's even remotely considered wrong, it all turns on them immediately. So, yeah, I'm telling you guys, hate is always returned with more hate. How was Disneyland? I went to Disney World, but it was good. I had a great time. Me and my dad hung out. We ate way too much food. We did not dance, but there's definitely a lot of food and walking around. Look, I burned off all the calories, chat. I burned them all off. Walking around 10 miles a fucking day. I burned it off. Don't hate the haters, ignore the haters. Exactly. I'm the stinkiest because of all the videos I have to make. Poor Toomsy. Toomsy's stuck in the basement, chat. That is so sad. Can we get 5 gifted subs to Toomsy, please? Specifically. Oh my goodness. Well, I'm not going media for this is just mentality. Sure. No. You should never attack anybody, guys. Never do that. You're not very much against that type of behavior, so never do that, please. Use the haters as motivation to piss them off more. Exactly, Lycan. You know, I gotta tell you guys something that happened to me the other day while I was, well, I haven't read it before I left on vacation. I don't know if you guys noticed this, but as you guys remember, we've been talking about Shy Lily, Cinder, all that kind of stuff. We covered that on Sunday, right, chat? Hey, who was here for that? Type 1 if you were here for that, Dave. Yeah, exactly. So, you know, we covered that, right? And I think that our general consensus was Lily was covering this a way to, kind of cope with herself, but also your viewers, maybe a little bit of resolution and stuff, right? Like, I know a lot of, it was a lose-lose. If she didn't talk about it, people would be like, you're avoiding it. If she did talk about it, it was basically like, well, you're bringing it back up again. Well, anyway, I covered that, right? And, my initial thoughts on Lily's whole thing in that situation was, she definitely went too hard, right? She went all in. He should have probably thought it through just a little bit more. I was very emotionally charged, but overall, I don't feel like Lily is like the biggest problem in the whole document, right? And then I found out later that Lily actually followed me on Twitter. And so I posted about it. And of course, guys, all the people are just like, oh my God, you're the worst person in the world, Elara. How dare you have Shy Lily follow you? You are the worst VTuber ever created. I hope you get pissed on. Yeah, they were losing their mind. Yeah, and so I'm just like, it's really funny because I like Lily's content, and I like a lot of the things that she does. And I knew by posting that people are just gonna be like, they certainly did. They certainly lost their mind. So to your point, absolutely. Just keep going. If people are gonna hate, just do it out of spite. Just keep continuing and never stop. That's my motivation, chat. Pure spite. Towards myself. I'm gonna spite myself by not giving up. I'll never quit, chat. I'm just gonna spite myself. You can't stop me. I hate myself so much. I'll never stop. Oh my goodness. Exactly. And then I'll call my friend Spite and be like, yo, what's up, girl? How you doing? I was whomped. I was whomped. I was not only whomped, I was whomped. They were gonna hate somebody no matter what. All the haters will be your biggest fan. Yeah, they don't trust me. They are. They are. It's crazy. I had a lot of time to relax and kind of think about dying. Yeah, I had a lot of time to think about what I want to do this year, and I decided, chat, I am literally going to ignore every single hater. That's right. I don't even care anymore. I will not respond to any bullshit on Twitter. That is my New Year's resolution, chat. We're gonna do it. You haven't given me a reason to hate you. Actually, I love your model because it's very RPG Soulsborne. Like, thank you. Yeah, that's a big part of my stuff that I like about my aesthetic. So thank you so much. I think we're giving us up to you. Love the mods. Let's go. That's the best resolution I've ever heard. Sometimes, like, you get tied up in it, like, you feed the trolls and you're like, man, I should not do that. So that's my New Year's resolution. Be a better friend. Take care of my friends. Be more involved with my friends. And not engage with the trolls on Twitter. That's my New Year's resolution. I'm going to do better to take care of myself. We're going to have a good year. This is going to be the year, chat. 2026. I'm so excited for all the stuff we've been cooking on. I got a lot of things coming, chat, for all of you. Some big announcements. Maybe even a 3D model. Also a new YouTube manager. We got a new manager coming for our YouTube, hopefully. So many things. So many awesome things coming this year.
Hopefully
I'm so
you
pumped.
can stick with that Elara.
I'm gonna do my best.
People out here acting like you said you love Arby's.
Oh, well, that's a fucking sin right there. Liking Arby's? What the fuck is wrong with you? I already showed you a teaser of my 3D booba, okay? Oh my god, did y'all see Fracky's 3D? It was so good. I just rave beat the trolls. See, like, I don't have time for that shit. I'm already too busy, and then, like, I only check my Twitter, like, every, 3 or 4 days. So, I genuinely just don't have time. I know it looked really good. I don't know who the artist was, but they did a great job. Yeah, fantastic job. I looked wonderful, so I missed so many debuts, chat. We had, like, Amelie and Saryu, all kinds of people. Oh my god, so many people debuted. Lana debuted. Yeah, wow. Dee debuted as well. So many people I missed, so we'll talk about it. Here's fucking cooked, especially what happened in Minnesota. Okay, so I gotta tell you, I'm not a very I don't really talk too much about politics here, so I'm gonna acknowledge you said that, but I'm not here to talk about that. So, but yeah, I get what you mean. I talked to Layla and she might be able to help me in my model. Yo, let's go! Congratulations! Whole team debuted. Yep, they sure did. We're gonna talk about that as well. I can't believe Churkun just absolutely destroyed her. Poor Fraki. I love her so much. I gotta get together a stuff for Phasmophobia, but I have a pretty goated schedule this week, Chad. I think you guys are gonna love it. So,
as someone who was around during the 2005 era of 4chan, I know the golden rule: never feed the trolls.
I don't even think that's 2005 era. I just think that's like any era. Like, can't believe Peters are attacking Ironmouse. It's gotten so much worse, right? Because her new song came out, and everybody was like using that against her, and they're like, making fun of her song. And then on top of that, they kept going and going and going and going and going and going. And now the song ended up getting taken down. It's a whole thing, guys. So we'll dive into it. Pretty big story, actually. Of course, also Neurosama even breaking another fucking record, chat. Absolutely insane. Insanity. All the stuff that they've been doing. All these records that they've been breaking. It's wild. Yeah, guys, no political talk here. Maybe on a Friday when we do non-VTuber news, maybe I might say we might push that rule maybe aside a little bit. Yeah, no politics. I think I'm gonna add that to my actual rules. I know some stuff does play into politics that we talk about, but I very much don't want to get too much into politics, guys. So please respect that rule. Yeah, Doki has a stalker on her email. Very crazy. I actually thought about getting VTuber model. I have no idea where to start. I'm not asking to sing. I have no idea where to start. Really, the best thing you can do right now is just dip your toes, right? Try out a customizable model. There's really cheap ones. They're PNG.
Biker69 says, can please you explain the lore of why you
No,
hate
you
that
should have asked her why Arby's.
restaurant
She
me?
knows why I hate Arby's. Yeah, exactly. You should have asked. I mean, if we do 3D or 2D, it's up to you as well.
Biker69 trying to get me to spill the beans on the restaurant lore. Nice try. Let's keep the mystery alive.
What do you mean?
And the drama brewing. Some secrets are meant to stay hidden.
What do you mean?
Also, Booba.
What do you mean? No. Okay, let's do this. Elara, I want you to tell me the worst fast food restaurant to ever exist that is accused and verified of food poisoning multiple people per year. What fast food restaurant is it? Which restaurant is it? Come on, you can do this.
Arby's.
Oh, there it is. I'm like, you're keeping us here with bated breath.
Arby's.
Okay, there we go. All right. Thank you. I was wondering. Up, Virus. Thank you so much for 18 months, cutie. Hope you're doing well. How are you? Arby's used to be good, but they're not getting more because they changed their drinks from Pepsi to Coke. Wait, what do you mean? I love Coke products. Okay, Arby's did one thing good. They changed from Pepsi to Coke. Also, I never eat Chipotle. I like Chipotle. The only thing is, it hurts my tummy, but it's still very fresh. That's why I like it. It's better than fried foods. Yeah, food poisoning multiple people a year covers so many fast food restaurants. Yeah, but I said the worst. And they knew it was Arby's. Beast King, thank you so much for the tier 1 sub. Thank you for supporting the subathon as well. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. I think we're about 300 subs away from a new starting soon screen. What? Why is it raining grass? I don't want to touch grass. Keep that shit away from me. And Arby's still won't give you a sponsorship. I don't want their sponsorship. I am too good for their shitty ass sponsorship. I don't want any of their shit. I don't even want free mozzarella sticks or free curly fries. I don't want none of that shit. Keep it to themselves. I know this was because of an in-stream joke. Oh, you mean with Arby's? No, I just genuinely hate Arby's. I think it's awful. We do have to schedule the one of every Arby's. I think I'm going to do that. Actually, I need to write that down. I think I'm going to do that in February. What do you guys think? order the one of every Arby's. I have to give them like a week's heads up. They were like really, really adamant that I give them like a huge heads up about it. But I did find an Arby's that would do it. I kind of got to drive, but at least they'll do it. Yes, the Ironmouse stuff is just crazy, dude. I mean, all the hate towards VTubers right now is at an all-time high. But the fact that, like, it's one thing to be hateful. It's another to actually take action and get people's, like, content taken up. That's where I draw the line. That's really fucked up. Like, beyond fucked up. So, we'll talk about that more. Arby's is awful, fries are decent, though. Yeah, exactly. I'm doing good, Ed. How are you? Yesterday, I got on my stream a little bit late, but, I decided to watch a movie and just kind of relax. I have a lot of work to catch up on. I'm going to do that today after a stream, after a call I have. So if you guys want to join me, please feel free. I will be inside on my Discord. I do hang out in voice calls sometime. I just don't talk. I just, work on stuff. But if you want to just come hang out with other people and chit-chat and whatever, feel free to join the Discord. I'll be in there later today working on some stuff, catching up on some YouTube and things like that. So, well, Sirio, it's always, the people that are haters are always people that either are absolutely nobody or just like general grifters or tourists, you know what I mean? So, yeah, I saw Pippa roasted Mr. Beast. That was really funny. Is the vacay feeling shaken off yet? For sure, but I feel very rested, which is good for me because I never rest or sleep. So I think my trick I figured out to sleep really good is to just absolutely destroy my body. Just get really, really tired. And then that way I sleep really, really good for like the next 2 days. So, I mean, I do miss going to Disney. I really enjoyed it, but A and I are going to be taking a really big vacation in September. A really, really, really big one. I see it, Fluff. Really, really big vacation in September. So I'm very much looking forward to that. Next month, she did buy me tickets to go see Opeth as well, so I'm looking forward to that. So we're going to do that. And then I think in March, I'm going to go visit my my grandmother because she's not doing so well. I do need to go visit her. But other than that, I think that's all I got planned this year. So something in February, something in March, something in September. So Mr. Beast, I think VTubers wouldn't call him up. Well, okay, so we're talking about something different, Siriu. We're talking about his recent list of anime, which, I mean, I'll be honest, like, I mean, it's fine. It's nothing like, I don't know. I think a lot of people are like, oh, you don't watch very interesting or you're non-unique anime. You're a tourist, like, and I feel like that's maybe the wrong mindset. But some people were really calling him out. It was really funny. It was actually like really fucking funny. So I destroyed my body with a cup of coffee and a Monster. Yeah, I'm going to do my Monster. I got some bad news, chat. Let me grab my water really quick. I got some bad news. Nah, it was like a lot of normie stuff, but I think it put like Jujutsu Kaisen and a bunch of other things that a lot of other people watch. But guys, I got some sad news. My doctor told me I have to reduce my caffeine intake. My light source. They took it away. I can't believe it. It's the worst day of my life. Yep. My doctor said reduce your caffeine intake. I'm like, fuck. Yes, it's a bad thing. I love caffeine. So, I think I should probably admit to you guys. Yeah, boo this man. Boo this man, boo this doctor. Okay, so
this guy stinks.
I kind of gotta tell you how much coffee I normally drink in a day, or energy drinks and stuff. Are you guys ready? Let me tell you about my caffeine intake. So, before stream, I would drink a cup of coffee. Then during stream, and a little after, I would drink a Monster. And then normally about towards the end of the day, I would drink another cup of coffee. So 2 cups of coffee and a Monster. So I can either have coffee or 1 Monster, and that's it. But I can't go cold turkey yet. I gotta wean myself off. So, so I drink a lot of caffeine, chat. So I think I'm gonna try I think I'm gonna finish all the monsters I have, and then I'm probably just gonna try to drink coffee. Yeah, I think I'm just gonna go straight to coffee. But it's certainly not as bad for you as say like a monster is, right? Because energy drinks are really just not good for you, but you know, it's okay. Despite that, how was your day with Andy? It was good. I had a fun time. I saw that somebody had done Elden Ring prop hunt, and then Dandy wanted to do one herself, so I was like, hell yeah, let's do it. It'll make a fun YouTube video for sure. So it's bad for your heart. It is bad for your heart. So, well, Pharaoh, so I stopped drinking gamer subs for a bit, so that way I could actually go back to drinking my monsters, because gamer subs isn't working for me anymore. I have to keep like flip-flopping, but I think I'm either gonna go back to do gamer subs or just like you know, a bunch of coffee. We'll see. Yeah, it's not working for me because I drink it every day. So I had to flip over to monsters for a bit, so that way I can go back to gamer subs and it'll work. Yeah, my tolerance is actually like insane. So yeah, I'll lose tolerance as well. Down to coffee in the morning and a monster something later today. That should be acceptable, right? Now I can only do one or the other. Even though my doctor's like, don't drink energy drinks, they're bad for you. I'm like, fuck. So I gotta go back to gamer subs or something. No, that wasn't like one of the original like YouTube videos, chat. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it was one of the like original YouTube videos. Yo, what's up, chat? Welcome back. Happy New Year. In case I haven't seen you guys, Happy New Year. Yeah, oh my goodness. I cannot believe we're already 11 days into January. Holy shit, like, time is flying, guys. Thank goodness I don't drink coffee. I mean, my thing with coffee is, like, it tastes good if you get good coffee. And I always get, like, I have a thing that, like, grinds the beans for you, and it puts it into a little pod, and then, you know, it makes it, right? But I think I'm gonna have to get, was I doing double scoop or, single or double? I might have been doing like you know, around maybe a quadruple scoop. Don't judge me. That's the max amount that you're allowed to put in there. So I started doing quadruple scoop. I have a problem. Okay, see, so that's why, that's...
Did I jump scare you?
Yeah, what's it in? So I would have a cup of coffee, my quad scoop, and then our cup of coffee later. Yes, I told you guys, I'm addicted to caffeine, okay? I had to do better. My doctor was like, yeah, you need to stop that shit. I'm like, okay, fine. So I gotta weed myself down, chat. That's part of my New Year's stuff as well. I'm judging you from a Supreme Court standard. Wow, that is wild, dude. I deserve it now. Alright, so listen to me, chat. Listen to me. No more buy me monsters off the throne, okay? You can't buy me anymore. I'll put some coffee beans or something, but no more monsters off a throne, okay? Alright, guys? Well, you know, I don't really sleep much because I have insomnia, so that does kind of fuck me up. Yo, what's up, Witchy? How are you? Good to see you, sweetheart. Welcome in. How are you, sweetheart? How are you feeling? You have a heartbeat or just a continuous humming? Yeah, my heart is just like, like, it's like a fucking machine gun. No, I'm not putting them on there. I'm not putting the monsters on there, but I will put some other stuff on there soon, okay? I need to go through my throne. I haven't looked on there in a while, but, you know, I kind of don't want to get the summon timer any more than it is. This is enough. Yeah, guys, 56 hours is definitely enough. We need to get the timer down, chat. Down, chat. Please tell me you see a doctor for insomnia. I do see them. I have a lot of, well, since last year, I have a lot more health problems. So I do see a doctor regularly. And they have been making my life a lot better. So, yeah, I've had insomnia for a long time. So, the only problem is if I take medicine for it, it literally makes me a zombie. Like, I'm literally just like, Gucci eyeball and everything. Like, I'm fucked up. So I have to be very careful when I take it. I have to take it very early, like in the day. Have you ever noticed I don't respond to messages like 6 o'clock in the afternoon and onward? That's because I took a pill and I'm knocking out. He's never seen a quadruple caffeine fun back in 2019, so I know. I'm gonna do like, I have some health problems, and I'm doing better. So I just taking care of myself more and all that kind of stuff. So it's hard for me sometimes to travel by myself. I was actually kind of worried traveling to Disney, but everything went okay. However, the last day, though, my dad did have to, push me around. But other than that, everything was okay. So I just gotta, my joints really start hurting. So yeah, insomnia meds try to force you to sleep a lot of times. Yeah, exactly. So I don't like them. I don't like to sleep. But if you guys ever wonder my secret to getting so much work done all the time, it's literally my insomnia. I get up at like a bit early and I just do a bunch of work. And even when I go to sleep, I'm doing work in my head. So I get a lot of shit done. Yeah, Frank, the problem is when it puts me to sleep, it actually really, really puts me to sleep. Like I lose like probably about 12 hours. Yeah, it really knocks me up. And then even sometimes I don't sleep for so many days in a row. I'm just absolutely a zombie. You guys will know. I will tell you guys, you guys will know if I haven't slept when I really stumble over my words. If I'm stumbling over my words, I'm absolutely fucked. Yeah, I'm absolutely fucked. No, not a heavy sleeper at all. No, I don't want anybody gifting me alcohol. I don't really drink except at like parties or I'm a social drinker. I don't really drink at home. Yeah, I have one good health habit. It's not drinking. That's like my one good thing in smoking. But yeah, everything else, I'm sure I'm making up for that double with my energy and caffeine consumption. It's not very good. But yeah, if you ever want to know when I'm really tired, when I stumble over my words really, really badly, I'm actually really tired. That's how you know. I'm wondering how big your cups of coffee are. Oh, they're just little. Yeah, they're little, Belfry. I need to get an actual pot so I can, like, brew actual cups. Because, yeah, I only have, like, a little tiny one. It's like a regular mug size. You know what I mean? Like, I don't know, 8 ounces, I think is what it is. So it's not, like, a lot of coffee, but it is a job. It is a job. Normally wakes me up. But today, I had no coffee. I'm just doing my monsters. So yeah, I might put one on there. We'll see though. I do need to buy one soon. Eli, I want to give you a huge shout out for working out how to do with all the BS and tail with OBS, getting a relation work, getting witches work, getting all the crap to work because I'm trying to learn it. Shit's crazy. Yeah, Silver, it is. It's a lot. My trick for insomnia is just avoiding all electronics and sitting in bed. Then eventually nothing. Box goes fine. I'll let you in for a couple hours. Yep. I read a lot now. I read a lot. That's my secret. So. No, I couldn't drink like a mocha or something. I have to choose. I have to lower my overall alcohol consumption, or not alcohol, sorry, caffeine consumption. So, yeah, don't bring your phone to bed. Yeah, I normally do, but I read on my phone. So, but yeah, he has really been on me about that because he used to stay up really late and like get news together and stuff. And she's like, "You stop that, Laura, stop that." I'm like, okay. So she keeps me honest about it. But speaking of being honest, guys, let's talk the VTuber news. You know what to type in the chat. Let's kick it off. And of course, I do want to start you all out talking about what is coming up on my schedule this week, guys. So first up, of course, we have, actually, let me make this a little smaller. Memes and reacts tomorrow. We're going to be doing Cursed Halo 2. Cursed Halo 2, I think it's going to be really, really fun. It just came out. I played Cursed Halo 1. So that ought to be a good one. Also, on Wednesday, we're going to be doing news. I'm going to be doing a special news that day. We're going to be talking about Bunny Gif, a.k.a. Bunny Ayu. If you don't remember her, she actually basically screwed over Lana years and years ago. We're going to go look at that because she's actually re-debuting or coming back as a VTuber here pretty soon. So I did want to talk about that before she comes back and re-debuts. We're going to do video game music review. It's been a while. So we're going to do that on Thursday. Friday, we'll do more news, non-VTuber news. Saturday, we're going to do tea time. So I'm going to get all the invites out for that today. So we always love tea time. However, it is going to be a little bit earlier than normal. It's going to be at 11 a.m. So keep that in mind. And then, of course, news on Sunday. So exciting, exciting stuff, chat. I'm very, very pumped. It's going to be a crazy good week. So, yep, 30 plus VTubers. I do this normally once a month. We get a bunch of people that come in like groups of 4 or 5, and we just chat. Yeah, we have a great time. It's always a big, big collab. It causes a bunch of chaos. It's always fun. So, yeah, exactly, Daniel. So I got to go back and pull up all of my stuff and get everything. What's up, Elise? How are you? I get all my old links and all this stuff for that, but we'll talk about it because it's a pretty intense story for sure. I think a lot of you are going to want to know all about it as well. It's pretty messed up, So first up, chat, let's get into, of course, that VTuber news. And there are some things that I want to talk about immediately, which is, of course, YouTube, Twitch issues, you know, all that ban suspensions, etc. So we'll talk about that. We'll talk about debuts, our graduations, all that coming stuff. Hi, Kari, how are you? And then, of course, we'll dive into our stories. So I have a lot of corpo news. I might do that first. And we also got to talk about kind of a crazy story going on with Stalker Miko. So as first up, chat, unfortunately, Frame ended up getting suspended. That is right back on the 5th. Frame says, hi, I got suspended for doing karaoke. And not because I was showing hips on stream. My bad, I didn't realize y'all hated VTubers. Thinking in the music category. And of course, you can see here, type to name, your account is currently suspended. Well, luckily, Frame is back. However, chat, I'm going to take a little bit of time. I just back on the 5th. And of course, I was unbanned the next day. So at least a little bit of good news. But it still didn't give her a reason as to why that was, chat. Of course, going over here to take a look here at Hamari, the monkey VTuber. She was reported on Twitch. And of course, I got this message. This channel is temporarily unavailable, which is pretty crazy, right? So now if you go over here and take a look here at their Twitch chat, we're going to go over to it right now. It is still suspended. You cannot see it at all. Well, why is this, chat? Well, she be Cotton Bum actually adding into this a little bit, saying, hey, Twitch, I was collabing with my friend, and she randomly got hate rated. Remember, this is back on January 6th. Mass reported she got auto banned. We were just talking about goals for the new year. This is ridiculous. So Hamari is still, as of this moment, banned, guys. Of course, Kiwi saying this is so fucked. Twitch support, fix this shit like damn. They don't care, best just to migrate to a better platform, to be honest. So guys, maybe if you could do me a favor, go at Twitch or anything that we can do to help Amari. They are streaming, of course, YouTube right now, but that is absolutely ridiculous. So I'm hoping the best for them and hope their stuff gets reinstated. But that's really, really messed up. Really, really messed up. You have AI moderation, exactly. In other news, guys, Asuka had a problem here with Twitch as well. Asuka going on the same shaking so badly right now from this anxiety attack. I need to talk to somebody at Twitch this instance. You have my tax information as an affiliate. What do you mean? Of course, it goes on to say, hello, Asuka, Twitch is committed to keeping our community safe. And the reason for this ban is unauthorized use of Twitch age. Now, quick question, chat. Just gonna throw this out there. How the fuck do you actually ban somebody for their age when you have their tax information? You know how old they are. What do you mean? What the fuck do you mean? How are you gonna ban somebody for fucking unauthorized use of age when you know how old they are with proof of ID? Like, that is actually fucking nuts. I mean, I've seen some crazy stuff, right, chat? But take a look at this as well. Content creation date, January 1st, 2001. Suspension link permanent. Guys, last I checked, Twitch didn't even exist in January 2001. So, I really gotta say that VX Underground really putting this in perspective for all of us. Malware researcher banned from Twitch. The banned sites from January 1st, 2001, despite Twitch officially going live in June 2011. This state, Asuka is underage, despite Asuka being an adult, a longtime Twitch affiliate, and Twitch having Asuka's government-issued identification and tax information. Most likely the result of an automated system incorrectly flagging Asuka's a minor, question marks, and Twitch failing to do due diligence. Not a surprise here, right? Alternatively, Asuka is a time traveler from multiple dimensions and exists as a child in another universe where Twitch went live in 1999. His ban is spread across the entire Twitch multiverse. Yes, this is definitely the more likely scenario right here. So, a little bit of good news out of all of this, chat. Yes, a very rare backpedaling here from Twitch, but of course, Asuka goes on to say, hey, my account has been reinstated moments ago. Thank you to everybody that helped to get my Twitch reinstated in their attention. So, hi Asuka, we recently reviewed your case, found an error in the enforcement issued against your account. We apologize for any inconvenience caused. We reinstated your account and removed the enforcement from your record. So, at least that, Asuka is back and they got their stuff removed. Now, remember, chat, remember, Twitch can have your tax information and ban you. But somehow, if you shoplift and sexually assault 2 men live on stream, you only have to serve a 3-week ban. Yeah, just remember that, chat. Thank you, Zero, for the reminder there. You're absolutely right. Fucking hell, dude. What are these double standards? Speaking of craziness as well, I did want to follow up with you about Tara, guys. Tara, of course, they get banned. You guys saw that. What the fuck just happened to Twitter? So of course Tara did get banned over on Twitch. However, I did a follow-up for you. Tara going on to say 7 8 banned with no explanations or timestamps or anything, and I haven't changed anything about my content at all. So can somebody at Twitch just tell me what I did wrong? So maybe I can not do that next time. I'd like to not get banned anymore, please and thanks. Well, of course, they were serving a 17 ban. But again, they actually did not receive any information as to why that is, chat. Like, look at recent sexual content, why the violation occurred, and of course, additional details are not available. So, they literally, remember chat, they promised us 2 years ago, extra details, extra transparency. Well, that was a fucking lie. Yeah, somebody play, well, that was a fucking lie. So, they give you these bans, right? Twitch hit you with it, but they won't even tell you what it's for or where it is. So, it's some kind of just arbitrary, enforcement, right? You have no idea. You're probably too scared because now you're tiptoeing around, walking on eggshells, wondering why you actually got banned. What's up, Simon? So, of course, Tara goes on to appeal it. However, of course, that was, the appeal was rejected. So, sadly, I'm not surprised. I really hate that, but of course, Tara goes on to say, at this point, I feel like they're going to tell me that my appeal is denied on the last day. And of course, they do that as well. So, absolutely horrible, chat. All we want to it, it's very simple. We're really not asking for much. We're just looking for transparency. Tell us where the occurrence occurred. Tell us where we fucked up so that way we can do better. That's all we're asking for. But until you're able to provide that information, I don't feel like we need to give Twitch any benefit of the doubt. Do y'all agree with that? Should we give Twitch any benefit of the doubt, yes or no? I hope most of y'all will say no. But I don't think they should be getting any benefit of the doubt at this point. So, in other news as well, I did want to follow up with you with another story I talked about, which was with, of course, these Twitch Prime bots going after people. In case you missed it last week, I covered this, where a Twitch bot was subbing to people using Twitch Prime. And it just kept doing it like, they were getting thousands of subs, chat. It was absolutely insane. Well, I do want to go check in here with Rena and let Rena tell you a little bit of an issue that they were having, as well as a follow-up to the original person as well.
PSA: if you were hit by Twitch Prime bots, hey at Twitch support, I just reached out to you because I noticed that I got an email saying my account payment details have been changed, when I did not change them. I was recently subjected to a Prime sub bot raid, so I have been watching everything like a hawk and immediately
payment information
contacted
was somehow
support.
changed, chat. I don't know how that is or how somebody did that, but again, it was somehow changed by somebody.
Your chat support agent was more interested in getting me off of the chat instead of actually addressing that my account was clearly compromised, despite having 2FA enabled. Only after I pushed for them to not end the chat did they actually run a check to see that my account was in fact compromised.
That's insane.
For anybody else who got hit by one of these scammers, you need to check your payout information immediately. They had gotten and changed mine, and the deadline to change your payment method is tonight at PM. CSS of the changed payment
actually
details.
Insane.
This is not my bank account info.
Of course, they go on to say, please like and retweet or share with people you know are affected by the same problem, so they don't get screwed over if they weren't keeping an eye on their emails. So, of course, you need to hear upon review. It appears that your account has been compromised. I'm so sorry for the situation. We're unable to see how your sign-in information was obtained, since activities used to obtain these details occur away from our website. And, of course, you can see this information was changed. So the timing of that happening with Twitch Prime bot raids is very suspicious, right, guys? Of course, on the other side of that coin, Beastie going on to talk about some issues they had. Now, they were not subject to the Prime botting, but their payment details were changed as well. So let's listen to what happened, chat.
I was not subject to Prime botting, but my payment details were changed. I had all safeguards in place, two-factor authentication enabled, mobile number authentication turned on, and email alerts for any changes to my Twitch account. I received the first email and was told to contact support.
Wow, what a surprise.
I spoke to a live agent, but it felt like they didn't care even though streaming is my entire livelihood and I pay for everything through content creation.
Wow, you're telling me that you talked to Twitch and they acted like they didn't care? Wow, big fucking shocker there, Chad. Like, who would have fucking guessed that?
The agent
I never
seemed
saw it coming,
uninterested,
chat.
said they couldn't help, and that the issue would be escalated to email as a priority.
You never got that email. What a fucking
email.
surprise.
The next day,
That's
I
crazy.
got another email saying my account information had been changed. I contacted support again, explaining that this was critical because it's all the money I have for rent and groceries. I was met with the same indifference and told it would be escalated.
Yeah, so of course, you know, things didn't turn out very well for them, right, chat? As you can see here.
On the
I mean,
third
that's
day,
frustrating.
I received yet another email stating my account information had been changed and to contact support if I hadn't made the change. By this point I was desperate. I pleaded with them again,
oh yeah, they
stressing
can do
how
that,
important it was to resolve this so I could receive my payout on time. Without warning, they informed me they had reset my affiliate onboarding, and it could take up to a month for my payment to be sent. It's incredibly frustrating.
Yeah, resetting your account, you can change the password and further prevent fraudulent activity. So, like, imagine this, chat, imagine this. So, like, you know, Twitch has been a big chunk of my pay here recently, and I pay managers, I pay editors, all kinds of people, right, who are relying on me to, you know, pay their bills as well. So imagine that all of a sudden my stuff gets compromised, right? And Twitch says, oh, well, we'll reset your stuff, but you're probably going to miss your payout. That is unacceptable. I'm sorry. In no world is that an acceptable thing from Twitch, right? There are people relying on that money. Not even myself, but other people as well, chat. It's a big problem. So this is what we looked at last week, chat, where you can see here on Fox Lily's stream. Look at all these Twitch Primes just coming in. And it looks like something fussy was going on, right? Well, we did get a final update from them with a question mark. So let's see what happened.
Update. Heya everyone. Hopefully last update about
I mean,
this.
you can see it's a problem.
Twitch just updated the payout for the month of December, when this happened, and I saw that they removed the amount which was caused by the botting.
So that
I'm
is
only
good, at
getting
least they
paid
did
out
that.
what I legitimately made. I don't know if the amount I'm getting now is correct. It feels to me that like $20 are missing, but honestly I don't care right now. I'm just happy that they fixed it and I didn't get banned. The best outcome, I think.
I think so as well. So, and of course they go on to say thank you for spreading awareness and sharing your support when all this happened. So the problem is, chat, you know, this overloads an account, right? So this could lead to somebody getting banned for, you know, fraudulent like activity, things like that. So it is good that Twitch actually paid attention, looked into it, and made the amounts correct. Saw this title of the stream and thought it was a call to action for a second. Which one? Yeah, let's please not attack Ironmouse, please. But yeah, as you can see here, of course, really, really sad that this happened, but it does look like Twitch at least made things right with Foxy Lily. Now, everybody else, I can't really say that happened, chat, but at least for this creator, they did do the right thing. So, but again, this could lead to really big issues, chat. Your account can get flagged for fraudulent activity. You can get overpaid. There could be, refunds, etc. Like, it could be a big problem. This whole thing is just a huge headache. So we've seen this happen to a lot of creators. So at least this is a good ending, right? But for other people, as you've seen, it's created a real headache. In other news, guys, Camilla was actually hacked. That is right, over on their Twitter. You can see here. Looks like somebody made this fake Camilla coin going on. Here's like a market cap and holders and all kinds of other crazy stuff. This happened about a week ago, right, when I left. But luckily, Camilla's account is good. But yeah, she got hacked, guys. Kind of crazy, right? I'm like, what the fuck is this, dude? On top of that, guys, we're going to switch over to YouTube. And Parrot is having a bit of problems. Parrot 4chan goes on to say, yo, Team YouTube, I appealed and I got fully monetized. Right after that, I got demonetized again, citing the exact same reason. I just overturned in the appeal. So again, there was some kind of reason that Parrot was demonetized. He appealed it, got remonetized, and it just got demonetized anyway. Your workers refuse to answer me. Your system is broken to the point that appeals to disappear into thin air, and I can't appeal again because I already appealed. You can see here, look, confirmed by review. Here it is. And it says, thank you for your submission. It's been escalated. You receive an automated response. Hi there. Thanks for your time to resolve your concern. We heard back from our internal team about monetization for your videos. Good news, as part of improved effort, we can confirm that your video is available for monetization. You should see the green in YouTube Studio, but here you can see, chat, it has been, brought back to yellow. This video has been confirmed by Meta Review is not suitable for most advertisers. So it's like, Twitch can't even get it right, dude. Yes, no, yes, no, no, yes. Like, Twitch, you're not asking for a lot, dude. Just fucking fix your system. Have a human review it, dude. Poor Parrot. And like, again, Parrot is a big YouTuber, right? That's his source of income. So to fuck around with that is not okay. But speaking of income and fucking around, chap, we also have to talk about the livelihood of Kitsu Nero. And guys, it has been an entire month since everything has happened. So Kitsu goes on to say, December 12th, I got an email telling me that my AdSense account, I waited an entire month just for my YouTube to not tell me what I did, but remove all monetization from my channel, all from a bot decision.
December 12th, I got an email telling me my AdSense account was cancelled.
It's been a month.
The AdSense account is connected to an account that is breaking AdSense policies. What does this mean? The only clarification I could get from a month of waiting is invalid traffic.
So what exactly does this mean, invalid traffic? Like, you need to actually explain why this happened. Point out to the specific instances. It's like what they did to me, chat. They're like, oh yeah, like, sexual gratification, but it couldn't even point to what I did on my channel that was that.
How do I defend myself from this vague accusation, which I had no knowledge, consent, or influence over?
Invalid traffic,
what is that? My YouTube accounts have never incurred a violation and are in good standing.
Is that like you botting? Is that what they're saying it is?
Can remove all monetization, and after a whole month of waiting for a real person, I still can't get them to clearly say what I did. It would mean a lot if you could like and share this. I have tried tirelessly to be patient and jump through every hoop they asked, while they basically conclude I'm guilty, and don't even explain the crime. Please fix this.
Very crazy, chat. Of course, you need to see here, they say after a careful review, our specialist team confirmed that your AdSense was terminated due to a violation of the policy and will not be reinstated. Google treats policy violations and invalid traffic very seriously in order to protect the users, publishers, content creators, etc. But again, they won't actually like say what's going on, right? They won't cite anything in particular. I think this is just like some random bullshit, right? Somebody false flagging your account, a false flagging. I don't know, chap. I think it was a bunch of random people coming over at the whole peanut stuff. Basically, a bunch of random people showing up seemingly out of nowhere, maybe, but like they should be able to see that, right? Like outside link click or just people like sometimes videos blow up, so I just don't understand why this is happened the way that it has, right, chat? Like, it's not like she did anything wrong. If more people show up and watch a video, that's a good thing, right? So, again, kids who is dealing with this chat, if you want to go at Team YouTube, and appreciate it in the comments. I did stuff as well. I did retweet it because, again, I think that nobody deserves to have their account wrongfully taken away. I mean, it's just, it's insane. Yeah, and I know they do it to avoid legal backlash, but the second that you have, like, a lawyer step in, it's very crazy that they're willing to reveal that information all of a sudden. So, just trust me, as somebody who's had an issue as well. The second you have legal counsel step in, suddenly they're willing to divulge as much information as possible. Kitsu's been subjugated to a sort of pincer attack. Two separate controversies. I suspect it's related to the struggle she's facing. Yeah, maybe so. Maybe so. I have no idea, Pharaoh. I don't want to really guess that that's why, but I hope it's not. He just brought a random 4-year-old into Team YouTube and just let it scribble random words together. Yep, exactly. So, guys, if you could add Team YouTube, I'd certainly appreciate it as a personal favor. Another news, guys, Siri Foxhound, the Velar is taking a semi-hiatus, a soft hiatus. They said lots been going on behind the scenes, but their parents have been hit with the big C word. And their sibling is going through a hospital treatment for psychosis. So they also got YouTube strikes. They're dealing with a lot. So I wish them all the best, chat, as they take a little bit of a hiatus. And of course, I'll let you know when they come back. They're very sweet. I've been by their streams before. Yeah, this is psychosis. So another news, guys. Yan, let me see. Nian Yan. I would say that right. Nian Yan is going to be graduating on January 31st of this year. Thank you so much for your continued support. I'm Nian Yan. I regret to inform you that I will be graduating on January 31st. Past 4 years were marked by a transformative re-debut, and the joy of reaching so many people have been the defining chapters of my life. Your encouragement has been the steady heartbeat by my growth. However, a path paved with such dedication often requires one to look inward. After profound reflection on my life's trajectory, I've chosen to step forward towards new opportunities and a life lived from my own heart. So I made this decision after several months, working alongside Incos to ensure a graceful departure after the years. And so give it 07, of course, for Nian Yan. And you still have a little bit of time to hang out with them, so make the most of it. In other news, guys, we also have a statement here from Palette Project regarding Ayan and Kusa. And it looks like that both of these talents, who are part of Palette Project, will conclude their activities on January 22nd. So, wishing them both all the best as well. And of course, chat, checking in here with Ray says, graduation notice. I said tomorrow's the day. I'm being induced, so I can't believe it's already time to meet my son. Honestly, this whole pregnancy is gone by so quickly. So it looks like they are graduating because of their pregnancy. Also, it means that my time on here has come to an end. I thought hard about the decision, but with everything going on, dealing with the newborn and moving out next month, I think it's best I just graduate. I don't see myself streaming at all anymore, and I think it's time I graduate. So just moving on to a new chapter in their life. Evil Wolf and Blackman, thanks for joining us. So I think it's great. Again, congratulations. A little bittersweet, but I think putting yourself in your kiddo first is a very noble thing. So very, very good. So guys, let's talk about all the people who just recently got partner, and I want to see lots of claps because Twitch decided to Oprah it out with a bunch of graduations and partnerships. So they're like, you get partner, you get partner, you get partner. It's always that way, Sleep. But of course, first up, guys, we do have Erie going on to show that they got their Twitch partner badge. So congratulations to them on that big tag mark. Yeah, they really Oprah'd it out while I was gone. Of course, BB Biscuit from FaZe also getting that Twitch partnership as well. Congratulations to them. To add to that even more, of course, Malice Evermore from FaZe also getting that Twitch partner as well. You get partner, you get partner, you get partner, you get partner. Of course, Nidya, also from Face Connect, also getting partners. So again, congratulations to them as well. You know, I think that she kind of got bigger really recently, so that might be why. Of course, I hope I don't butcher this name. Size Chronic also saying Gooners, we got partner. Congratulations to them on their partnership. Very, very nice. I'm telling you guys, it's a hard goal to hit. So, we also have, of course, Tukimaru, who also got Twitch partner as well. Looks like they celebrated back on Thursday. So, big congrats to them. Of course, some weird guy that I've never seen that I'm totally never going to interact with ever again is Sklimbo. Sklimbo going on to say today's been the best day. Big thanks to everybody for this with that Twitch partnership. So big congratulations to Sklimbo. Absolutely amazing. Of course, a fellow SVA talent also getting, hi Tara, what's up? At Free also getting the Twitch partnership as well. So congrats to the SVA talents on that big W. SVAW in the chat, please. Yeah, he's so funny. I love him. Of course, we also have Scarcrown going on to say, I'm speechless. No words can describe how happy I am right now. And there it is, of course, getting that Twitch partnership. It's been a dream of mine for so long. I never thought I would get here. Well, congratulations to you. You are there. Yeah, her face. I saw her face. I think it was on Yomi's timeline. I was like, oh my god, that's so funny. That SVAW is real. How are you, Tara? What's up? Hey, what's been going down with you, cutie? Hope you're doing well. Of course, also, that is not what I clicked on. What the hell? What the hell? Of course, we also here have Lakshi, who went on to get 2026 is the year of the fish now. And of course, getting that Twitch partnership. Big congrats to them. Chad, thank you so much for the follow as well. I hope you're doing well, sweetheart. Of course, also, guys, we have even more. I'm not done. Call me Billy Mays. Wait, there's more. We also have Sylvie, who is the socially anxious demon. Of course, getting Twitch partnership as well. Cute art. I love the roses. But wait, chat. There's more. Of course, we also have Dewey.exe. That it happened. Oh my god. I'm literally going to start sobbing. I'm so thankful to everybody for believing in me. And the 10th for my debut. So it looks like they debuted yesterday as well. I don't think they have them on my stuff, but here is their model. Yeah, very, very cute. So congrats to them on their debut and of course partnership right before that as well. Very, very cool. Oh wait, there's more. I'm good, just I've been trying to be productive. It's going well. We're just talking news. So of course Vera also hit that. I don't know why I lost the part. Anyway, Vera got Twitch partner as well. Congratulations to them. I apparently lost the actual post, but I have their, oh, here it is. I have their profile. So, hi, hey, hello. I'm super stoked to announce I've become a Twitch partner. So congratulations to all of these creators on this amazing achievement. Not easy, guys. Not easy. Of course, also, guys, claps to, of course, Lucia, who is now part of the YouTube partner program, and Marshy, that weird cupcake ketchup lady who hit 100K over on YouTube. Congratulations to her as well. Marshy's a big sweetheart. I love her so much. She's so sweet. Yeah, she's really, really great. So if you never watched her, she does a lot of those like criminal reacts. Like when I started my reacts, she does a lot of those. So go check her out. Yeah, she's really cool. Weird ketchup lady. Yeah, she's a big crime reactor. You guys remember when I started reacts? We did crime stuff. But she's like, that's what she's all about. She's very good at it. So definitely go check her out. So anyway, chat, some debuts that you probably missed because I know I missed them. So that means you definitely missed them. Is Nanners debuting her new casual outfit called the Adidas in casual outfit. I love the eye patch. I'm a sucker for eye patches. I think on my next model, whenever that is, like 5 years from now, I'm gonna get an eye patch. That's cool. Very, very cute. I mean, it's Nanners, right? It's always gonna be cute. Of course, also, we did have Blair who debuted their new model as well. Let's take a look. Okay, there's no music, JK. My bad. Cute ponytail. Looks like they have a pin as well. Very cool model. Congratulations to them. on their debut as well. Of course, also, guys, we're going to talk about the very big cutie here, Adidas Sphinx. Adidas Sphinx actually debuted their brand new model as well. I love the wings. I love the wings. And the post as well. That's so cool. I really like that the posting models are becoming like a bigger thing every day. It's really, really cool. Yeah, you can call me Elara, like a fucking pirate. Elara, arr. Of course, we also have Lana, who debuted her Ice Queen model. Bro, this is so sick. I love this so much. It's just like a perfect blend of, you know, horror, but also like, you know, like frozen ice kind of like look. This is perfect. I love this model. Absolutely gorgeous. Beautiful, beautiful. Incredible. Of course, also, guys, if you missed it, Rocky did debut back on, I think it was yesterday. However, of course, you know, Fillian used her tracking, and instead, her chat found out that her room was very, very messy. Take a look.
Cheer 50, okay. Now
She's
that
stepping
she's
over
gone,
so
we
much
can
stuff.
execute the plan.
Frankie, pick up your room. It's dirty. Dude, my room is clean. Fuck you. My room is so clean. Yeah, that's like the one thing I actually keep clean. What's up, Red Claw? How are you? You see what you did? You tried to cancel me, and here I am. I'm still out here, Red Claw. You can't cancel me.
Hello? Did that work? Your room is a mess? How did you know? Wait, did you see me walk over the rubble? Oh, no! No, it's not messy! It's not messy! It's not messy at all! What do you mean? I cleaned my room like last year!
Discovered, bro. Discovered. It's only matter of time, alarm. What's up, Vera? How are you? Good to see you. Welcome in. You know, everybody will try to cancel me. You'll never take me out, chat. I'm impossible to cancel. You want to know why? You want to know why you can't cancel me? Because I didn't really do anything worth canceling. What was the other reason you were thinking of? So Frankie's room is a big mess. But she did debut her 3D model, so congratulations to her. Of course, also, chat, Amelie decided to debut her Snow Bunny Winter Amelie, and it looks incredible. Congratulations to Amelie on that. Very, very awesome. What's up, too fair? How are you today? They were gonna say because you're too short to see. Yeah, that too. I didn't do anything wrong, chat. You can't cancel me over nothing. I didn't do anything. Of course, also, guys, if you missed it, all of the Glitch Stars girlies did debut yesterday. So congratulations all four of them. All looking incredible. Holy underboob. My God. I just want to like rest there. You know, just like put my head just like right there. That'd be the greatest day of all time. I'm actually a tiny bit concerned about Twitch TOS. I hope that they don't go after her because I really like her model. Yeah, her model is gorgeous. Yeah, holy underboob. Of course, guys, also Doko did go on to debut their brand new model as well. Very cute. I like the like spider web, kind of like veil. Yeah, that's very, very cute. So congratulations to them on their brand new outfit. And then finally, guys, coming here from Ninja Sanji is Nasira. And Nasira actually debuted their Magical Girl Idol costume. I don't think they've had a new costume in literal years. Like, I can't even remember the last time they debuted a new model. It's probably been like maybe 2 or 3 years. So, congratulations to them on their brand new model. So, guys, pull out those calendars. I want to see everybody in chat pulling out those calendars because I got some dates for you to write down. Guess who's in the house? What's up, Blue? How are you? Who the fuck are you? No, I'm just kidding. Guess who's in the house? A stranger murdered them. Anyway, let's go take a look here. Of course, some cool events that did happen that you missed, chat, was actually with Calico. Calico actually did a really cool event back on the 8th, officially partnering with Cult of the Lamb, which I think is really, really cool. Seeing Cult of the Lamb actually get with Calico to do a really cool event together. So, of course, I got to play Woolhaven a little bit early, and this is just a perfect fit. A match made in heaven, literally. So, big congratulations to her on that really cool collab. Go check it out in case you missed it, because I know I did. So, coming up, chat, just 2 events I want to tell you about, and then some debuts. So, first up, chat, is Corey doing the Sunlight Stage concert in Arizona, coming up on Friday, January 23rd. 90 plus VTubers performing as part of this is crazy. Let's go take a look. That's a lot of VTubers, chat. Yeah, so if you were near Mesa, you can actually go see it in person, chat. Yeah, it'll be in person, or of course, you know, online as well, for streaming. I mean, this is a base, dude. This is cool. Very, very cool. So, Corey is always putting on big events, so certainly go check her out. Of course, also, guys, we have here from Rina. Rina is doing a Valentine's Fall Guy tournament for couples. So if you want to play in this tournament, coming up on February 14th, this couple will actually win $50 in some art. So if you want to enter, make sure that you comment below on this post. I'll give you the link for this. This would be really fun. It'd be really fun for couples, even like friends or something like that. Yeah, that'd be really, really fun. So can imagine how difficult this would be to put together. That's so cool. Yeah, Fira, putting concerts together like that is a lot of work. A lot of work, especially being like part of ones and seeing all that goes into it. It's crazy. So, so certainly go check this out. Comment below if you want to enter that. That sounds like fun. Some debuts coming up, chat. Here you go, guys. First up, Dintreya giving us a brand new teaser that says "Let's Rock." We don't really know anything else other than this, but it looks like she's got some armor that looks super duper sick. I like this look a lot. Reminds me of Dark Souls. Kind of gives me like same armor piece, you know? So get ready for this one. Coming up very, very soon, chat. Very cool. Ironmouse actually dropping a teaser of her own back on the 9th here. We're kind of wondering what that's about. Well, actually, right before I started stream, Ironmouse dropping a brand new trailer for her model debut. So let's take a look. More models, more! Later tonight at 7 p.m. EST. More! You'll have to see it, chat. So this is coming up again later tonight, so go check it out. Yeah, model 69,420. I'm not complaining, though. I love her models. It's great. Of course, in other news, guys, Riot Empress is also going to be debuting coming up February 8th. Let's take a look here at her trailer.
Sugar,
the Mouseiverse always goes.
spice, and everything nice. These were the ingredients chosen to create the perfect VTuber. However, Dark and Keto accidentally added in an extra ingredient to the concoction. Chemical 2D.
On this episode of Twitch.tv, Keto and Doc fused together to create the ultimate VTuber.
Yeah, I like the Powerpuff Girls reference. And there you go, guys. Coming up February 8th at 8 a.m. EST. Very, very exciting. So, very, very cool. So go support Riot coming up later next month, okay? In other news, guys, Hasumi is, of course, debuting her brand new model coming up very soon for their 5-year anniversary. on January 16th. That is in just 5 days at 5 p.m. PST. So go give Hasumi some love. Very, very cool creator. We like them around here. Of course, also, guys, Viespo actually adding 2 new people to their roster. Of course, we have seen Gincho and Cheesy Tatsumaki, who are joining Viespo coming up on Wednesday. So let's take a look here at their trailer. Bro, Viespo kind of cooking. I'm just going to say. Yeah, Lily, when it gets August, I'll hit 5 years. I'm like, let's go. Hi, Gio, thank you for following. What's up? Yeah, I'm really becoming a Viespo fan. Like, they're absolutely cooking. Look at this trailer, dude. It looks so good. Yeah, so you gotta remember, Viespo is, most of their talents are very gaming heavy. They run like, shooter tournaments and stuff like that. So it's very fitting for them to be a very game heavy trailer. Because again, most of their talents are literally, they're like a gaming agency. Yeah, a lot of them are professional, like FPS players. Oh God, they're a League player. I never mind. Cancel their debut. Bro, this trailer is sick as fuck. Can I just say, whoever made this trailer absolutely cooked. Yeah, can we get a whole, like, anime series? Like, holy. You know, I haven't watched any of their stuff, Daniel, but I keep up with Viespo a lot. Yeah, I've been up on their stuff quite a bit. Ew. Yeah, it's really just like agency of gamer girls, you know? Yeah, so go check them out. Viespo is cooking, chat. That'll be some great debuts coming up on Wednesday. So there you go. There's the times for both of them. Very, very nice. Another news as well, guys. So we got to check in here with Arise. We talked about Arise a little bit. I'm not talking about solo leveling Arise. I'm talking about Arise VT. Their debut is coming up for their first wave called Ultra Heal. They're debuting coming up in just 5 days on January 16th. And of course, here are those 3 members that are debuting. So let's take a look. Wow, this is like super upbeat.
Looks like you're in luck, because you can always bet on me.
Arise. Yeah, a lot of debuts to talk about, fam.
It's Chichu. Nice to meet you.
Arise.
If you see me, wish upon me.
They're cute. Yeah, trailer looks good, so certainly go check out that trio. Again, coming up January 16th, chat. Very, very cool. I'm gonna give them a follow so that way I can keep in contact, keep my eyes on them. Another news as well, guys. One of your favorite members from Vichibon, that is Eye Candy, is doing their comfy debut on January 30th. Let's take a look. I'm going to turn that down so I remember for the next one not to blow your eardrums out. So, very, very cool, chat. In other news as well, we also going to talk about a Delirant who is debuting coming up January 17th at 8 p.m. CST. Let's go take a look here at their trailer. So a lot of debuts to talk about, chat. Yeah, y'all are getting spoiled with all these awesome debuts. Oh, looks great. Bro, these trailers are so good. What the hell? All these people making these trailers are cooking. So, congrats to Deli. We'll see that new model very, very soon, chat. So get psyched for it. Very, very cool. All right, that's all the debuts that I got for you today, guys. Wait, hold on. Did I click this link? I think I already clicked it. Okay, yeah, all right. That is all the debuts that I have for you today, chat. But we got some other things to talk about, so let's go down here and talk about a crazy story that recently happened going on in the VTuber world. And I want to take a look here at this story, and that is what's going on with Neurosama and Vedal. Well, guys, in case you missed it, while I was gone, Neurosama and Vedal decided to not only break the one of the biggest records for subathons of all time, right? They actually went on to not only break the all-time hype train record, but break their own record just 2 weeks later. Let's go take a look.
This world record grants me. I'm far happier just to have shared in the love of
They make a world record and then they break it again just 2 weeks later.
Even if this memory is rendered only to the faintest traces and imprints in your mind, you can guarantee I'll hold it with me forever. No matter what.
Absolutely insane, chat, that they're able to do this not once, but twice. And of course, chat, here is where we actually ended up at the end of this hype train, just to put this in perspective for you. Of course, they set the all-time record for the largest hype train ever on Twitch at 53% into level 126, which beats the previous record set by themselves, 2 weeks ago, right? They're currently the most actively sub-2 streamer on Twitch with over 295,000 subs, and the 5th most sub-2 Twitch streamer of all time, just behind Ironmouse at number 4, chat. Well, that didn't really stand for long because Neuro actually ended up just 2 days ago surpassing Ironmouse and Jason the Ween for the number 3 spot of the 3rd most subscribed to Twitch channel of all time, chat. That is insanity. Holy fucking shit. Don't fuck around with the swarm, dude. They get shit done. I love that. I love that. So, congratulations to them. What an insane accomplishment, chat. What a beautiful, amazing thing. Even so beautiful, guys, that Asmongold offers his congratulations to them. Amazing. Let's go take a look. Even Asmongold's like, this shit is cool.
Piece of history together. Wouldn't want to have spent my mornings any other way.
Wow.
Did you know cinema comes from the ancient Greek kinema, meaning movement?
295,000 subs. That is incredible.
Film, change, and the very essence of life itself.
Don't mess with the swarm, man. The swarm shows up. They do not play.
Its own philosophy, a celebration, and a capturing of the finite.
Look, regardless how you feel about Asmongold, the fact that he is at least willing to acknowledge it in a positive light is a W for me. Because this is awesome, guys. Again, the biggest hype train of all time. They broke this record twice, 2 weeks apart from each other. On top of that, chat, they're the 3rd most subscribed to channel of all time, surpassing Ironmouse. Guys, that is an insane, insane milestone. Think about that.
Maybe I'll consider starting a podcast on the etymology of words. Maybe even develop it into a philosophy series or something.
That is incredible. That is absolutely fucking incredible. I don't even know what to say, but I absolutely love it. I think it's great, and I just don't even know where to begin. I don't know where to start. Anything. That is just insane. And people love it. People absolutely fucking love it. They're gifting subs, going crazy. Yeah, oh my fucking god. Yeah, I mean, shout out to Vedal. I think that he really made something incredible with that. People are so attached to the character. It's really impressive that they were able to do that. And I think that the reason why they like the reason why they like the idea of Neurosama is, I think, because she's an AI. It's like the full scale, full form escape. Is finally this shit came out. Holy fuck, I was waiting for this forever. Breakthrough. There we go.
It really is such unique experience. You can't get anywhere else, right, guys? Neurosama is making this just amazing stream happen. So, congratulations to Vedal and Neurosama. Now, chat, I show you this, right? Because, you know, as beautiful as this is, well, I got some bad news. Let's just say that not everybody's as happy about this as the VTubing community in Asmongold chat. Some people decide to get real fucking salty about it. So let's go take a look here, of course, at a reaction here by Jason the Weed after finding out, of course, his record had been passed by, of course, them. So let's go take a look.
Oh.
Are you fucking kidding?
Okay,
it better be.
No.
She better hit 300K, or he, or AI, or they. I don't know. How do I address this AI?
Oh yeah. Okay.
It Clanker. This Clanker is about to break my record. Fuck!
Oh.
What's ironic about this, chat, in case you didn't actually catch this part of it, which is pretty crazy, is if you actually spend a little time to look at this, we have an actual human creator, Camilla, and an actual human Vedal next to, of course, Neurosama, the AI. So there's actually 2 humans and 1 AI. So literally, he's like, how do I address this? Well, there's more human creators than AI on the channel currently. You're just salty, bro. You're just salty. Crashing out because somebody created something different and unique that you didn't, right? Of course, in a very strange twist of fate, though, XQC actually calling up some of these other creators here, like Lacey. But I do want to go look at Lacey's clip first, because, you know, Lacey says he has no issues with the creator like Vedal, but then he kind of like backs up and says some other things. Anyway, let's go see what XQC has to say about it, because I gotta say, he actually called out Lacey a bit here, so.
I feel like streaming what it should be is humans interacting with their community. And this is just AI. I don't know how.
Yo.
And again, what's crazy about this, he says, I feel like it should be humans interacting with humans, not AI. Well, again, he's referencing this stream, right? You can see that. There's 2 humans and 1 AI, so you literally just defeated your fucking whole argument.
Yo, you know what? Yo, I say this all the time, chat. I say all the time, chat, because I think being a purist of streaming is like bad. I think streaming should never be something or not be something. Streaming just
I agree.
is. It is what it is. It doesn't matter what it does. It just is. It's live entertainment. If you, it doesn't matter what it is. You can't define what it is, man.
Lacey is
It'll be how I feel about it.
What
is this what streaming's gonna turn into? Am I gonna open Twitch one day and it's just gonna be all AI streamers? The AI doesn't even recognize. Like, I'm confused because the AI.
The thing is, though, is it'll never be that way, right? Because, you know, Vedal spent so much time, effort, money, years on Neurosama. You can't just copy Neurosama and recreate Neurosama. It's not like a copy paste, right? It is such. Neurosama is their own thing, right? They are literally, they're not just Chat GPT, right? They are run on their own, you know, PC, out of their own PC. They're their own beautiful system that are created by Vedal, right? So you can't just copy and paste recreate it. It's not Chat GPT, right? I don't think they understand that this is a AI created from the love from one person, right?
It doesn't even recognize what the chat, like...
Yeah, chatbots can't do what Neuro or Evil does, exactly.
Or a W in my chat, it gives me a feeling. Like, you guys know I'm seeing that and feeding off that to continue streaming. This AI can't do that. It doesn't
Okay, then they upgrade the AI and make it so that if there's an emote,
yeah, I don't doubt it, Imtune.
That's what
Which is sad.
It reacts to. And then whenever chat's saying too many lulls, it knows it's chat's laughing. If chat's saying weird chat, they know the chat's being weird about something, and it just interacts with whatever the chat is saying, and boom.
The community noticing exactly what I told you. There's actually 2 people on screen, and one of them is AI.
He does that? Okay, well, introduce it. You said I don't watch AI streaming. Now chat. Now chat. Yeah, I saw the what was it again? The VTubers were mad at me the other month. I wonder, let me +1 in them. I wonder what they think about this. About what they think about AI VTubing.
I'm not even going to touch on that because I don't think that that's even relevant to our conversation. But of course, you know, Lacey goes on to talk about this particular thing. It's some more. Well, let's listen to what he has to say.
Shout out to the guy who created this AI. Shout out to him. Something I could not even comprehend because I'm not smart enough to do. He is a genius. He has created a way to not only make money, but also do something that's insane, right? Creating an AI that can do all these things. That part does not scare me. What scares me is all of you fucking sheep. That's what scares me. The fact that there are people writing Twitter threads defending a clanker. That's what scares me. Yes, that I am terrified that there are human beings in the world sitting here defending a robot. Shout out.
He fundamentally just doesn't understand. He literally, it's so funny because he makes that post earlier, right? And then we go to this one. He fundamentally just does not understand what this is, right? Like, it kills me that after all of this, right, that people are telling you, they're educating you. There's somebody that created this whole system, right? The beauty is in the creation. That is why it's so great, right? The reason why people support Neuro over Face guys is because they're less likable than a clanker. Literally, yeah, exactly. Like, he just doesn't get it. I wish that I could, like, imprint into his brain. That's why it's beautiful. Somebody took something and literally, like, to me, chat, I consider Neuro like art. Like, Vedal is a painter, right? He painted this beautiful thing, and it's Neurosama, right? And Neurosama is interactive. It's like art. You go up to the art and you appreciate it, right? And you get what you put into it. That's exactly what it is. But he doesn't get that. He literally just does not understand. He's like, oh, you're defending a clanker. No, somebody is in charge of Neurosama. It's Vedal, right? Vedal is the one behind Neurosama. If anything, they're defending Vedal, but you just don't get that, dude. Like, it's crazy to me. It just, yeah. I wish that sometimes I look at people and I'm just like, you are really a Taurus. Like, you are really just that much of a normie. You just do not get it, dude. And I don't think that it can ever be explained to you. It's like walking up to a piece of art and saying, oh, well, I see this. And another person next to you saying, oh, I see this. And you go, oh my God, yeah, you're totally right. I didn't see that before. That's beautiful. This guy would literally say, oh, I see this in the art. And then you'd be like, oh, what do you see in the art? He's like, well, I see something different, but whatever you see is wrong. So fuck you. Like, no appreciation for something so beautiful and something with so much passion and love put into it. It's kind of sad, really, you know? It really is. It's really kind of sad that somebody just can't appreciate something like that. Maybe like walking up to art and just like, I don't know, throwing more paint on it because you don't like how it looks. And that's basically what he's doing. Everything is beauty and not everyone can see it. Yep, it's so true, especially with this guy. So, big L in my opinion, Lacey, big L. But, After all of this happened, right, chat, and everybody talking about it, Neurosama being so successful, well, the subathon did officially
for still being alive.
come to an end, chat. It did come to an end.
The stakes each time a participant dives, since there's now an added celebrity and financial risk to their lives.
Yeah, he literally created it with his blood, sweat, and tears. It wasn't just like, let me load up ChatGPT.
Think about all the content we get from it. The viewers would love it.
And of course, there it is. They were trying so hard to keep it alive, but only every sub added like a second, so I had to come to an end eventually. So congratulations to Vedal on his huge success. Absolutely beautiful thing. Amazing. Amazing, amazing, chat. So cool. So cool. What do you guys think of this? Do you like it? Do you enjoy it? Do you think it's fun? Do you think it's cool? What's your thoughts about it, chat? I think it's amazing. I think it's so badass. To create something like this. It's not easy. It's not easy to do. Their success is very much deserved at this point. Very much deserved. Kind of funny is crashing out over AI VTuber. Exactly. Like, dude, like, you don't have the ability to do it. You probably don't even have the actual mental capacity to learn or push yourself to do that. I mean, I'm not smart enough to do that, right? But I like, if you can't do something like that, that's okay, right? Like, be successful in a different way. But sit there and complain because somebody's literally just smarter than you are and, like, uses their smarts to do better than you. Like, bro, just take the L. Like, you lost. Like, Vedal's a badass, you know? They made something amazing, and no one will be able to take that away. So, very, very cool. Big congrats to them. In other news, guys, I do want to talk about Elfin Psyop. Now, I gotta tell you what, I was not very familiar with Elfin Psyop. She did a great job on commenting. I love her, and her twin are so funny, smart, and emotional. He's a great programming guy, exactly. But, like, it bothers me people don't try to understand what they stand for, right? Where the beauty is in what has been created. And it makes me so sad. It makes me so sad. It's like if I write music, right, chat, there's beauty in that. I love that. You may not like the song, but at least acknowledge that I created that, you know what I mean, from my heart and my skills. If you don't like it, that's fine, but at the same time, like, why are you shitting on other people for doing something really cool and beautiful? So, I don't know. It's just appreciation of art. To me, Neurosama is art. So, guys, I do want to talk about something kind of crazy that recently happened with a creator named Elfin Psyop. Now, guys, I wasn't very familiar with Elfin Psyop. I didn't much know about this person, but apparently, chat, they recently decided to just cut and run. They are done. But VTuber Elfin Pop admits to creating and distributing CSAM of herself while lying about their age. Now, guys, I'm sure you know what CSAM is, but if you don't know what CSAM is, that's basically like child-related, naughty, bad things that should not ever, ever, ever exist in the world. Well, this person decided to come out with some new information, and ultimately they graduated over this. Again, I did not hear about this person. I didn't even know about this person. But luckily for us, chat, a fellow commenter did decide to create a video on it. So this comes from Kenny Soup. Yeah, we see him over on Twitter quite a lot. But anyway, you have to look here because he says, Elfin Psyop just pulled off what might be one of the biggest overreports in VTubing history by claiming photos she sent to others inappropriately were done when she was underage. This obviously is insane. I just had to talk about it. So, again, sharing illegal material and admitting it publicly is absolutely nuts. So, let's get a look here. Can you see his video? It's only about 5 minutes, just kind of explaining recently what happened. Again, I wasn't very familiar with this. I do keep up with a lot of stuff, but this one just was not on my radar at all.
Bombshell admission. Claiming that photos that she sent to other people and distributed, who, mind you, believed she was an adult at the time, which would later be leaked and shared on the internet, which by her own admission, as of today, were technically illegal material. Now, why would she say that?
That's crazy.
Well, because as she now admits, she lied about her age to the people she sent it to and was actually a minor when those images were created and shared by her. Now, she might have posted this thinking it would scare off her haters by pointing out that
That's
they have
crazy.
CSAM now on their computers and have shared it possibly on the internet, but I think she either completely overlooked or doesn't care just how bad this makes her look. The VTuber in question is Elfin Psyop, and honestly...
Yeah, literally Zero. That's what they did. But it's like, that's not a flex you legally distributed. No. Even VTuber explained me the video on it. Okay, I'm gonna have to watch that one too.
This level of craziness is exactly what she's known for. If you've been aware of her for a while like I have,
Literally not even on my radar.
This behavior kind of tracks with her entire online persona.
What the fuck? What the fuck? Okay, all right, I see, I understand now.
She's built her image on this kind of zero filter and zero boundaries sort of mindset. If you're used to the polished corporate world,
that's not even like shock or like being like edgy. That's just straight up wrong.
Alive or Niji Sanji, Elfin is the polar opposite. You can sort of think of her as like an anti-idol type of VTuber. Her content is raw, uncomfortable, and often deeply chaotic.
Yeah, I was gonna say, no, it's definitely gonna be like very shocking.
Now, I'm not gonna go into an overview of her.
This level of craziness and its racism. Yeah, like, what the fuck is this?
Her entire career online as a VTuber, because some videos already exist, which cover it better than I can here. I will say she has a history of weaponizing her own messy personality to deflect criticism, and has a history of building her image on being unhinged, edgy, and very unfiltered, to a degree that I've been very vocal that I'm not a fan of, but I digress. So with that background out of the way and you knowing who Elfin Psyop is, let's take a look at where she confesses to misleading others about her age, sending them nude photos of herself as a minor, and then brags that all of her haters have been basically leaking CSAM. So I'm not going to read the entire tweet to you because it's on screen, but what you can take away from it is that she started VTubing at 17, and during this period of time she would send images to multiple people. These being the nude and sexual photos that I just mentioned, which unknown to the people she was sending this to, because she admits that she was lying about her age online, to the point where she would fabricate details about her life, such as when she went on 4chan for the first time. Now, as she says in the
Ruby, I don't know how I never heard of this person, because holy shit, what the fuck? Or like, if I did talk about them, I just do not remember at all. Like, what the fuck am I looking at?
Applies here. She didn't think people were going to leak these images, but that's not really an excuse because she was essentially
it's still
lying
illegal.
to the people she was being sexual with and sending them images which could easily
Oh yeah,
land
I still didn't know this ages ago. What do you mean you still did it?
them in prison. And she's very callous about the fact that she doesn't care. Now, of course, she is a victim in the sense that they released these images without her consent, which is pretty awful because it's never okay to leak private images like that, especially
that's
to the
absolutely
public.
horrible.
However, that being said, two things can be true at the same time.
Bro, what was the name of that person? Gunpie? Bro, this is like Gunpie on steroids. Like, super ultra Minhera. Like, absolutely just pumped up to 1,000.
She can be a victim of revenge porn by being both reckless and seemingly malicious, and the fact that she sent these images to others and after the fact allowed them to leak it and basically keep it in possession, knowing it was illegal material.
This is why kids shouldn't be interacting in adult spaces!
Which I do want to point out, a lot of sites like 4chan and others, which are publicly accessible by Google, now actually are hosting CSAM because of what she did. And while I can kind of understand why she has no remorse for the people who leaked and distributed these images, it rubs me incredibly the wrong way that she's basically calling them silly little pedophiles when they didn't even know she was a minor at the time. Which I don't think that's what the word means, but I digress. Now, I'm sure for many of her longtime followers,
this is wild.
which unfortunately includes a lot of people that I follow, this reckless behavior isn't exactly new. In a video by Rima Evansar, which you should check out, she has a repeated history of blurring the boundaries with her fans and orbiters, but she often uses her age or mental state as a
Man, I might have to ask Rima about this girl, because I just, I'm surprised she's never slid across my desk, but This is wild.
Whenever someone criticizes the behavior that she sort of exhibited online. However, I don't think that's
Yeah,
a
she
valid
just said
excuse in
unalive
those
yourself.
instances, nor do I think that's a very valid excuse here. While she's pulling the gotcha card on her haters here for distributing CSAM, it's kind of an Uno reverse card situation because she was the one who produced and shared it to them in the first
that's
place
the
without them
problem.
knowing her real age. Like, of course the leakers are in the wrong, revenge porn is pretty disgusting, but as I said earlier, two things can be true at once. I wouldn't call the leakers
That's the
victims
case on
per
this
se,
one.
but in a way she kind of entrapped them into basically distributing CSAM, which I can't help but be like, what the fuck? And if you want to make the argument
This
that
whole situation is like just what the
she
fuck.
never forced them to post it, here's a tweet where she's basically baiting somebody to share
Oh, she's very political. Okay, got you. That's why. That's why she stayed off my desk. I see.
the images themselves, knowing that they were in fact CSAM. That in its own right is pretty morally fucked up in my opinion, which coupled with a lot of her behavior in the past, doesn't exactly paint the best picture of her character. And I really can't imagine the headspace that goes into admitting this on Twitter, which I'm pretty sure Twitch, YouTube, and Instagram aren't exactly fond of people admitting to distributing CSAM on their public account, and that's even if she did so off platform. In a way, it's a good thing that she admitted that the images were CSAM, but now there's a lot of liability on her illegally, depending on where she's at, and showing herself to be someone that lies and manipulates others, and is willing to
I'll let you next time, Elara. If I discover these videos on the topic of random VTuber called Sisyphus has potential to be the star of the next episode of this subject. Yeah, you're welcome to send it to me. I mean, like, you guys know I'm not a big political person, so I don't. Yeah, I do want to kind of stay away from that. But it definitely explains her username better than. But holy,
say anything or do anything that would get back at her quote-unquote haters. I find it pretty goddamn gross, honestly.
No, the whole thing is just gross.
Back to be disgusting.
This whole situation is like, what the fuck is going on? What did I just witness?
But I wanted to talk about it because it's pretty fucking insane. I guess in the end, Elfin might technically be right that her haters are spreading illegal material, and she was a victim of this, of course. But
which is wrong, but also you initially distributed that while you were underage, knowing that as well.
To prove that point, she had to admit to distributing CSAM herself first to people who are not knowing recipients of such material.
She's kind of
pretty sure is illegal
just
in
part
a
of
lot
the problem,
places, including the United Kingdom, where I'm pretty sure she resides. Like,
yeah, you could just submit a ticket as well, chat.
She may have owned the haters, I guess, by being like,
people
hi,
do
you
that a
now
lot.
have CSAM on your computer, but I don't think this is the gotcha moment that she really thinks it is.
It's really not. It's really not. Wow, what a crazy, disturbing VTuber chat. Of course, you can see here, you know, this was this post that they made, which was shown in the video that we already, you know, showed, right? Of course, Flocky said you realize taking the pictures, uploading them is you transmitting, distributing illegal CP as well, right? Just because it's yourself doesn't remove that. But of course, it turns out, guys, that Alphonse have decided to just go down. They deleted their account and they're graduating. Yo, thank you so much, Salami. I appreciate you, kitty. Even if you're underage, regardless of the person who's sharing with us underage, you'll still be charged. Exactly. Of course, we have a look at their Twitter. That's gone, chat. Of course, here in their Discord, they go on to say, hey, thank you for always being by my side. When I first started streaming, it was crazy to me to have so many people like me so much and want to talk to me. It felt exhilarating to have friends in the community. All the art I got, the friendships I made, the 10-hour Among Us sessions, it was incredible. Probably the best time I've ever had in my life. I wouldn't trade this time for the world. It meant everything to me, and you guys meant everything to me. I'd like to thank you all for being amazing agents, for believing in me, though I always been a massive loser. Always thinking about my side behind my merch, liking me at all. Wish I could give you more than this. I wish I could be more than what I am. For you guys, I'm so sorry for disappointing you like I do every time. I just wanted to say I really love you guys, despite all the controversies and dramas we've been through. I mean, look, I know this ultimately belongs to like a court case, but I think that's a little bit more than a controversy. I'm just gonna say, like, this has like very big legal repercussions, right? I guess the Elfin saga had to end on a weird, bittersweet note like this. Fucking chaotic. Definitely wasn't meant to last. I never believed myself that much. Too much shit has happened. I'm too small of a person to be able to handle alone. I've lost. It doesn't matter anymore. Please don't be sad when I'm gone. You can always look back on memories. I'll be graduating for good. I wish I could have had a stream rather than this Discord announcement, but this is the best I can bring myself to doing. So I mean, their YouTube chat, it's gone as well. I mean, she's gone, chat. You know, it just absolutely just left. I would say, considering what they admitted to, that being true and proven, I mean, that is court worthy. That is definitely something that needs legal repercussions and somebody to actually like whatever press charges or well, whatever needs to be done legally, right? But that is just a wild story. I think it's best in stuff like this, looking at, you know, the things that she posted we saw in this video here that were horrible. Her reaction where she's kind of like, I've lost. Does it matter anymore? Like, I mean, it does matter, right? It's a very serious, very, very serious matter. So I think if anything, this just needs to be left to the court. Kind of our opinions don't really matter about it. If anything, they're gone, chat. That's it. It's very telling to the reaction to repercussions of this insane and idiotic actions just have lost. Not even like I fucked up. Yeah, I agree with you, Plus. It looks like she got exposed and that's it. So, very crazy story. What do you think about this one, chat? I mean, some of the things that they said are just, again, it's not even edgy. It's just, it's wrong. Yourself in a Nazi outfit saying racist stuff, like, that's not edgy, dude. That's fucked up. Yeah, we're actually going to be talking about that on Wednesday, Worth King. I got to pull up all my old stuff, but I'm going to be talking about that in great detail. If you want to come my Wednesday, we're going to talk about that. Pull up the ancient history books on that one. So, pretty crazy story. So before we get to our Ironmouse story, I do want to go take a look here at a little bit of Corpo VTuber news. So first up, chat, just some quick news here from Ninja Sanji. Ninja Sanji actually debuting some stuff coming up here very soon. Yeah, it's not edgy or counterculture. It's just hate. So of course, guys, Claude Mark is doing their first live 3D coming up January 17th. So if you want to go check that out, that is coming up very, very soon. Of course, Hayama Marin is also doing their 3D coming up on the 16th as well. So if you want to go support them, Ninja Sanji seems to be really cooking a lot of 3D stuff. No, I haven't covered it yet, Captain, so you're good. Yeah, I haven't covered it yet. You are good. Another news, guys. Let's go take a look here. Step into some HoloLive news. Hey, yo. What a great start. Now this is this. Let's go check out one of the latest holographs. I'll kill it with fire. Great start, great start. So Marin is extra wiggly today. What the fuck? Yeah, this is the most average holograph I've ever seen. Holy shit. Okay, that's me when I hit my name. Yeah, it's some kind of like parasite or something. Oh god, no. Oh no! So of course here is the big event coming up for the third HoloLive Generation concert. So that's actually going down on the 17th. So we'll follow up with you guys when that happens. But very, very cute as always. Very average holocron, and that was insanity. I do want to give you a little bit of a follow-up, guys, to the Hollow Live TCG drama that happened. In case you missed my coverage last time, just a little bit of a reminder, guys. Unfortunately, back on the 6th of January, it was noticed inside of a Hollow Live TCG official trailer that they were using AI to animate a lot of the characters inside of that, and it looked really weird. Of course, a lot of people are upset. Hololive said, yeah, you know, this is definitely AI. We're really sorry about that. We're taking responsibility. So here is their follow-up to this entire situation, chat. Let's listen to what they had to say.
Notice regarding the promotional video for the HoloLive official card game booster pack.
But it was definitely AI.
Vermillion, thank you very much for
Definitely
your
AI.
continued support for the HoloLive official card game. We have received some recent feedback regarding the production of the promotional video for the
distortion
HoloLive
and stuff
official
on it. It
card
was
game
really,
booster
really
pack
blatant.
Ayakashi Vermillion, hereinafter the PV. Upon conducting a review of the production process for the PV, it has been verified that processes were used during the making of the PV that compromised the quality of the original illustrations due to internal management and confirmation procedures.
So it seems like, by what they're saying, somebody approved all of the stuff without realizing that it was AI. At
In
least
light
that's how
of
I take
this,
that.
the PV has been removed from all broadcast media,
Alright, so they removed
and
it.
we will continue to review and improve our video production management and confirmation processes to ensure a similar incident does not occur. Furthermore, we would like to reaffirm that the aforementioned video production methods that were identified to have been used for the PV were exclusively promotional video-related methods, and have not been used for any HoloLive official card game illustrations whatsoever.
I mean, that is good,
We
but
sincerely apologize to all of the creators involved in this project and to everybody concerned for any inconvenience or concern caused.
I think the issue, chat, is HoloLive has had a few times where AI has been used, right? In a few concerts, they've had like backgrounds, and now we've had this happen. So it's either they're letting it slip through the cracks too easily and need to, actually review internal procedures to make sure it doesn't happen, or they're allowing this somewhere, right? Now I know that they are very outspoken against AI. The thing is just like, now it's happened so many times, we're all like, okay, HoloLive, for real, guys, like you gotta do better, right? Now we have this trailer, all these backgrounds from before. This is just, it's unacceptable at this point. So, I do trust that they're gonna try to do better. They always do, but now we're kind of like, now we're squinting, we're side-eyeing a little bit, right? We're like, kind of like, but you said that before and you didn't fix it. I'm really, really hoping we will get a resolution to this this time, chat. That actually turns out that this is going to work as it should, right? Now, to be fair, right, they're using third parties to achieve all of this, right? They're having to use them to do all this giant workload, but there's got to be somebody checking it very rigorously, or just bring it internally, whichever you think is going to work better, right? But as it stands currently, it ain't working properly. Another news, guys, Anini is actually going to be taking a bit of a break. Also, Anini goes on to say, after consulting with Min-chan, since my health is starting to falter a bit, I'll take proper rest without pushing myself too hard. Not even making you worry. I think it's always just, I'll wait a little while. So Nini is going to be on a bit of a break. I'll let you know when they come back, but it seems like they were having a bit of health issues as well. In other news, guys, Tokuyama celebrated their 6th anniversary back on January 3rd. I'm sure you guys know. So a very amazing creator with a very, very big live concert. So go check it out. It was a really good show. Actually, I watched it as I was sitting in the airport. So it was very, very good. In other news as well, guys, Mining Base and HoloLive are coming together to do a gaming PC, collaboration. So now, of course, we have these really beautiful ones with HoloLive Myth and HoloLive Promise. If you're looking for a new PC, looks great. Yeah, I need a new PC case, so maybe that'll be my next one. Who knows? Looks great though. Also, in case you missed this one as well, chat, Raora is back from her throat surgery, tweeting out back on December 31st. Hey, guess who's back? And she's been streaming ever since, which is great to see her back. As you guys know, she went through, throat surgery. I say that as I joke. on my cough drop. She came back from her throat surgery and is doing better. However, she kind of tricked all of us, so she came back with her quote-unquote new voice.
Hello. Hi.
What did she sound like Arnold Schwarzenegger? I love that. So, Aurora's voice is fine, but she decided to prank everybody. It was really great. Of course, she goes on to say, so grateful for this warm welcome. Thank you, everybody. So it's great to see her back. Congratulations. And I'm glad your surgery went well, you know. The chat, you know, a few weeks ago, this was really, really funny. Going around everywhere over on, you know, Twitter, right? So we got to go check in here with HoloLive's ID, Irani. And Irani actually went on to make this joke here. So what people were doing was taking the little slider on YouTube and giving people clown noses and all kinds of other stuff. Well, Irani said, why does this look like a gag? Right? It looks like a gag. And she says, yes, artist, you have my permission to draw me in it. Just use the hashtag be creative. So let me put this in perspective. A big VTuber said, this looks like a ball gag. You have my permission to draw whatever you want to with it. Well, chat, this went absolutely viral and pretty much went exactly the way that you would imagine that it went. Of course, people drawing her in the actual ball gags everywhere. People took this to the absolute extreme. No, it literally went viral, chat. It was so funny. Like, it was like, what have I done? What have I done? Hey, I was on too much of the tag, so I went absolutely viral. I think this is really funny because it's like, this is something that's just like fun, but then it turns into this like whole fucking thing. So, hey, classic Twitter moment, but at least it was all in good fun, right? So, in other news, guys, HoloLive Dreams has been announced. It is HoloLive's first ever mobile game. So take a look at it. So now you can play HoloLive stuff on your phone, chat. Yeah, they did open the gates of hell with that one, so very cool. HoloLive Dreams should be on your phone here pretty soon, chat. Very, very cool. In other news, guys, a bit of an update here from Kiara. One of her New Year's resolutions is actually to start a news program, and it's supposed to be very JP focused. I think that's amazing. I would love to see that, especially from like a corporate like entity like VTuber. That would be really great to see a lot of news tubing out there in a big way. So I hope that does actually happen. I'll be looking forward to that big time. In other news as well, guys, we did get a special announcement here back on June 5th, where of course the big cuties here, Gigi and Raora, we're going to debut their brand new Monster Hunter Wilds inspired outfits. Well, very cool. Raora actually designed them. And here's how they came out. So we have like the Battle Maid. And this one is cute as well. I gotta say, I really like Raora. So, but she was able to design them. And of course, very happy to share them. They look great. So congratulations to them. Of course, Bijou, aka Bibo, did debut her brand new Sleepy Kawaii pajama outfit, and it looks super duper cute. So congratulations on that one. I love this so much. I love her little mask she puts on. It has like the wiggly eyes. That's my favorite toggle. It's super cute. Super duper cute. Of course, also, just for you guys to know, coming up as well, Shiori is actually going to be debuting her pajama outfit coming up on February 7th. So Of course, I'll check back with you guys when that happens. Excited for that. Yeah, exactly, Blue. On top of that as well, guys, if you missed it, Machina actually debuted their brand new outfit as well. So we kind of have like this very like beautiful flowing outfit now, like the armor that goes with it. Very, very cool. So big congrats to Machina on that one. I missed that while I was gone. But even better, chat, even better news. Yagu's here to stay, baby. Yes, Yagu to the moon. The Yagu emote is coming back to Twitch and is now part of the permanent roster of emotes. Yeah, baby. Let's go. Best Girl Yagu is part of the global Twitch emotes now. We're winning, chat. There it is. Let me see your Yagu. You love to see it, chat. You love to see it. So there it is, guys. And then one other thing I want to mention to you is Ina actually debuted her brand new original song called Taco Takeover. And of course, this new design to go along with it as well. I don't think this is like a full-on model or anything, but the design looks really, really cool. So congratulations to her on that as well. Of course, the Flogo girlies did decide to debut their new outfits as well. So here, of course, I'm just going to quickly show you all of them.
Making a mother of all omelets here, Jack. Can't spread over every egg. Why won't you die? Can't hurt me, Jack. Nanomachine, son.
Gunrun is in shambles. That's hilarious. Yeah, I'm gonna quickly show you all of these. You can see all of them, chat, but very beautiful, very of course like kimono inspired ones. I love how bright her colors are. They're very, very kawaii. Beautiful. Pretty good, pretty good. Oh, the more you do the lyrics, nice. Very awesome. So there are brand new outfits, chat, for all of Flow Glow. Looking good. Yeah, looking good. The chat. Now we gotta get into a little bit of the drama. So everybody, buckle your seatbelts, because I gotta tell you about something that happened recently with one of the big members of Follow Live Chat, and that is Sakura Miko. If you don't know Sakura Miko, absolutely huge creator, chat. As of course part of whole live production. Literally zero generation, an OG, chat. Well, Sakura Miko got into a bit of a controversy here recently, and I want to see what you guys have to say about it. So a lot of people are very upset about Sakura Miko due to their statements made during the horse racing stream. Well, to explain this a little bit better, because I was confused what the fuck happened, somebody actually gave us a bunch of context. So here we go, guys. This is extremely stupid, but I stumbled upon this clip and then wasted 15 minutes trying to figure out why Miko aunties are being angry at her again. So a lot of people are very upset at Miko. So here's what happened. In Japan, people paid to stream horse races using the Green Channel website. There's a clause in the TOS that one should not leak what is shown or said on a horse racing stream. Here's what happened. In the recent horse betting stream, late December, early January, Miko was caught repeating what the commenters in those Green Channel streams are saying. Someone in chat kept accusing her, you're breaking their TOS by saying those lines. You can't like things from a paid channel. And then Miko said, Happy New Year, huh? Over the reactions to this. Multiple clips are created. People saying it was inexcusable. Borderline breaking laws. People going absolutely nuts. So again, as for what the clip claimed, points out that Miko seemed to be mocking the listener who bravely offered this warning, expresses concern about whether Miko currently understands what she did wrong. By the controversy, Miko has continued to stream as usual, questions whether Hollow Lab management is cautioning Miko. What is if Hollow Lab management intends to completely disregard the incident? So, I'm going to be honest, chat. This seems like a big fucking nothing burger, but Miko went on to say, thank you for your continued support. Regarding the statements made during the horse racing stream, I take full responsibility for the parts where I lack sufficient consideration, causing you all to worry. The confirmation and coordination with the operations team delayed my communication, but I want to inform everyone as soon as possible after completing the necessary verifications. This is the timing for my message. Regarding this matter, confirmations and responses are being handled between the companies involved. Additionally, I received a report that there were incidents where several comments that did not meet the deletion criteria were removed by the company's moderation team. I'm aware that the moderator actions were taken in relation to this matter, but I myself have not made any judgments, responses, or instructions regarding the deletion of super chats. I'm also aware of the situation where inaccurate information is spreading, including instances of defamation and malice, and we are intending to address those as well. Finally, moving forward, I'll continue to prioritize creating streams that you, my supportive fans, can enjoy with peace of mind while being even more careful in my activities. So, again, it kind of seems like this was maybe like a small misunderstanding. People blew it up into this big thing when it actually wasn't. But ultimately, you know, Stalker Miko went on to say, hey, you know, I'm sorry, but I'm going to keep streaming. You know, I didn't authorize any deletion of super chats or anything like that. Wasn't mocking, just I'm going to keep creating content. However, I will at least point out to you, Stalker Miko has decided as of earlier this morning to take a week off from streaming. I'll make another announcement when I return. I'll get myself fully recharged and come back full of energy. I'd be happy if you could wait for me at your leisure. So, again, it seems like a big old nothing burger. I'm not going to lie, chat. Looking into everything that I've seen, it just people are getting upset over nothing. A great big noise over a very small miscommunication. So, you know, we've watched clips of Stalker Miko where she's very, very outspoken against people harassing other people. She stands up for her friends as well. And so I know that this harassment probably kind of hit her hard. So, so she is going to be taking a little bit of a week-long break, but she will be back. So, yeah, people just losing their minds over nothing. Normal Twitter BS, right? So, however, guys, we do want to go take a look here at some other corpo news here. And that's what's going on with Mythic Talent. And, of course, Mythic Talent picking up Creely the Cow. Big congratulations to them. Awesome stuff. Creely just had a very successful stream the other day, so big congrats to them. Of course, also, guys, Starlight Revolution is hosting auditions through February 1st. Of course, this one is run by Rainy, so if you want to check it out and audition, you certainly can. They look like a pretty solid group from a solid creator. Also, guys, coming up here is Aegis Link. They are opening up their auditions as well for Gen 2. It ends on February 1st. Take a look. Yeah, Creely actually getting the W. Yeah, what I gathered too from a captain, it was a nothing burger. You know, I don't really know Creely, but I did see their really successful stream. Yeah, I think it was a misstep. You know what I mean? Size 7, like... But when you make like a small mistake like that, and it's just more like a miscommunication, like, there's no point of blowing it up, right? Mistakes do happen. Yeah, again, I don't really know Creely, but very, very cool. So again, Aegis Link Gen 2 is open, chat, if you want to check them out. Of course, also, we got to talk here for a second about Chica. Not the one from, you know, FNAF, but Chica's actually leaving Chroma Shift after nearly 5 years. I put my whole heart into my craft, and I've been with Idle Brave Group for the past 2 years. My life has changed significantly in the time I was a part of Chroma Shift. I had a chance to learn so much about myself, and especially what I want to achieve with what I create. Recently, I took a step back and reevaluated. With that being said, from March 2026 onward, I'll be continuing my activities independently as Chica Fuji Lisa. So they are going to be stepping away from Chroma Shift. To my sheeple, thank you for your love, your encouragement, and your belief in me. I'm looking ahead with confidence. I hope you'll stay with me for what comes next. So, wishing them all the best, guys. We only got like just 2 more things I want to cover, and then we'll talk about the Ironmouse stuff. So, I promise we'll get to it. So, of course, chat, I don't want to let you know about a new idol group named Fleur Atelier. Fleur Atelier is an independent EU-based idol VTuber group. So just want to let you know they exist. Always like to throw this in the news and keep an eye on it. And you guys can keep an eye on it as well. So I just started by Captain Camille. So very cool. Very cool. I'll let you know what happens with them. And then finally, chat, Ania Porte actually did a big announcement video. Luckily, somebody summarized this for us, so I'll give it to you. So, Ania Porte is actually doing an online music show, which will start the 17th. They're going to be doing a fan meeting event coming on May 23rd and the 24th. There's going to be solo events for Hizuki and Aragi, a joint event for Shibuya and Shirayuki, an offline live event that's coming up this year, and a permanent audition process. So, Ania Porte, I gotta say, they're normally cooking, chat. They're continuing to cook pretty big here. So, having a permanent audition set up, lots of, single and live concerts, that's a big deal, chat. It's a very, very big deal. So, I'll be keeping an eye on them for you and let you know what comes up. Very cool. All right, guys, you know what time it is. We gotta talk about the biggest cutie in the world, Ironmouse. But before we do that, I'm gonna stretch really quick because, good Lord, I barely moved this entire time and my joints are very stiff. Oh, goodness. All right, chat, are you still with me? Type 2. If you're still out there, guys, let me know you're there. We're going to talk about what's recently been going on with Ironmouse. Yeah! That's right. So, today, chat, we're going to be discussing what's going on with Ironmouse. Now, recently, as you know, in prior coverage, there's been a lot of hate directed at Ironmouse. You go over on TikTok, look up Ironmouse, there's people making fun of her constantly. The hate for Ironmouse is at an all-time high off the tailcoat of the Streamer Awards, her interaction with, Rakai, all that stuff going around, right? People being so hateful towards her when she absolutely did not deserve any of it, right? Being very gracious towards Burnt Peanut, etc. Well, chap, this is where I think things have gotten to probably the most insane part. I think things have actually turned. This is where things come to a head, chat. So, Ironmouse tweeting out back on January 6th, hey, Spotify, where did Cry For Me go? Well, turns out, guys, Cry For Me over on Spotify had been removed. Completely, chat. Absolutely taken down. Now, why is this? Well, clearly, chat, there's only one reason. It's got to be from the haters, right? Of course, Shira Beats, who is the person that created the music and work with Ironmouse, said, help, somebody issued a fake copyright strike on our song, Cry For Me, to steal streams via a re-upload. We took the fake down, but now nothing's up. Can you reinstate our original ASAP? So again, chat, now haters are going so far as to actually issue fake copyright strikes on Ironmouse's music. They're targeting her music, targeting her well-being, her money, and they're going after her in a big way. It's no longer just saying cruel words. They're actually monetarily hurting her and harming her, right? Of course, Ironmouse goes on to say, so this is the real reason why Cry For Me was taken down. So confirmation that, again, there was a fake copyright strike, and now they were working to, get this back, right? You guys have seen how much people have been hating on Ironmouse for no fucking reason. And yet, here we are, guys. Her being targeted by these awful, awful people. People on TikTok making fun of her songs. It's horrible. So, again, Shira Beats adding to this as well, which is a great question, right? Lost DistroKid, stop allowing people to upload fake stuff through your platform. If you guys remember, somebody had uploaded a fake song to Ironmouse's stuff, calling her like fat, and I think they threw a slur in there as well. It was really horrible. And so, of course, they were allowing them to upload it and put the actual credits as Ironmouse. So it's a fake song with a slur inside of it, right? Which is horrible. So Mousy decided to speak up about what was going on. So let's take a look.
Cry for me, taking down Spotify. Yeah. So elephant in the room. Apparently, so they mass reported the song, and somebody they mass reported and copy struck the song.
So this is literally, chat, a bunch of fucking haters. That's all it is. It's just a bunch of people mass reporting, being like, I don't like your music, I don't like you. And mass reporting her, and again, somebody going as far as to copyright strike her song "Cry for Me."
To have it taken down. Yeah, somebody like re-uploaded the song and tried to say that it was their song, but we got it taken down. But now we're working on bringing.
Also, get coconut bulb. Can you imagine the sheer amount of bullshit she's had to do with the last year? So, I mean, Mishti, think about all the stuff that happened just with the burnt peanut and Rakai, right? I mean, that by itself was so much hate towards her for literally no reason.
Back my song because it was like mass reported. It's crazy. It's crazy that people are doing that. It's crazy that people are doing that.
Imagine that you have nothing better to do with your life. You have so much hatred in your heart that you want to go after somebody like this. A random fucking person that you probably have no interaction with or no knowings of it all. You have that much hate in your heart to actually go after somebody. What a sad, miserable life.
Crazy. But that's okay, because we're working on it, and we're getting done. Lawyer up. I have a lawyer already. I have a lawyer.
I was gonna say, no, you know Mousy's pulling out the lawyer on this one.
Already. They've been handling all this crazy shit. But you know, because of this stuff, like, strange things are happening. Interesting opportunities are arising, so it's fine.
Well, at least there's something good that came out of it, but nonetheless, like, what the fuck is wrong with people?
I really don't get it. You don't have to like a song or anything that you don't like, but to spend so much time and energy on being hateful is so wild. You won't.
It's just like, whoever's typing that TTS is based, by the way, but like, why do you even have time in your life to do that? Like, why is everybody so focused on everybody else? Focus on yourself. Like, focus on improving yourself. You know what I mean? Like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Only have a limited amount of time in this world. Why waste it like that?
It's crazy to me. Oh my god, why does he sound like that? It's crazy to me that people are going above and beyond to like hate on something. I don't know. For me, like, if I don't like something, I just don't consume it, and I don't.
Yeah, you just don't interact with it. Like,
watch it, and I just.
You ever heard that old saying? If you don't like something, you know, if you don't like something, don't say anything at all. Like, you don't have anything nice to say, don't say anything at all. Like, where did that go, dude? Like,
just don't say anything at all. But that's just me. I don't know. That's just me. That's just me. Everybody is different. I don't really like. I don't know. But you know, I see people like talk about, oh yeah, she's getting hated on, blah 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 blah, whatever. You know, she's canceled, blah blah. It's like, bro, I've been dealing with this for years already. It's not new to me. I've had people like do this to me for a long time.
Which is really, really sad, by the way, chat. I mean, as successful as she is, you think you get to a point where like the hate kind of dies down, but because she's just a VTuber, people just want to go after her, right? Because she's different, and that's so sad. Because she's so amazing and she's so deserving of all of the accolades and amazing things that she's done.
It's been happening every year. It's been happening every year. It's been happening every year. It happened last year, it happened the year before that, it happened the year before that. It's like, holy shit. I'm already used to it. It's fine. I'm your number one hater. Boot, I'm your number one hater. Get out of my chat. No, I'm just kidding. You can be my number one hater, Boom. Fuck you. Fuck you. Actually, no. If I'm your number one hater, you'd like that. I don't even know who you are. I'm just kidding.
That's the problem. People are like fueled by this. You know, they want to try to cause her as many problems as possible.
Who's Boone? Baboon. I don't know who that is. I haven't played games with them in forever because they're too busy to play with me.
So, of course, there's Mousy talking about what happened, chat. Well, we did have a bit of a up and down because Mousy, of course, tweeting out, Cry For Me
Sorry to hear about Cry
was
For Me taking down
restored. That is right, guys. So, coming here directly from Mousy, she ended up posting, Cry For Me is back. Thank you guys so much for the support. This was on January 7th. So, big W, chat. Big W. Love to see that. However, chat, don't celebrate too quickly because, unfortunately, back over here, just a few days later, this was 2 days ago, unfortunately, the song was again, chat, that is right, coming here from a poster on Reddit. I'm sorry, but Spotify is shit if they keep letting Mousy's song be wrongfully taken down, but useless people that just want to make others miserable like themselves. And unfortunately, somebody here actually, from the mod team, on the Ironmouse official Reddit saying, unfortunately, yes, a second false copyright claim has been made, and the Mouse team is working on getting it resolved. We appreciate everyone's patience and support through all these troubles. So again, up and down, and banned and not banned. We kept losing the song. Now, I will tell you, chat, if you go over here to Spotify right now, here's a bit of good news. It is back. So that is great. So as of today, January 11th, the song is back. So that is great to see. A little bit of back and forth, but I know that Team Mousy is probably working really hard to keep her music safe. But I just want to point out again, chat, how sad it is to target somebody's music, right? Their art, their creation, and try to take that away from them. You are hurting her monetarily, right? And if you think that that is the best way to spend your time, you must be a miserable person, right? Do something with your own life. Baby, how are you? What's up? Baby! Hey, baby, how are you, cutie? We are talking about these awful people taking down Ironmouse's wonderful, wonderful music. So, what's up? How are you guys? Welcome in. My name is Elara, the Heavy Vedal. And today, we Grady maxing. Oh my god, did you have the Grady model? I've seen it. It's so funny. Today we are talking to VTuber News, and I'm on Subathon day 378. Yeah, you heard that right. Let me say it again. I'm on Subathon day 378. What is wrong with me, dude? It is fucked up. It is fucked up. Leave Mousy alone. Didn't do anything, dude. People are awful. Yeah, beat her up. I am crazy. So, I'm glad you got her stuff restored. This is, as of today, obviously it is back, but the hate for Ironmouse has truly been at an all-time high, and people are so miserable, they want to target her when she's done absolutely nothing wrong but be a joy and an absolute wonderful creator to everybody. She has donated so much of her earnings. She has helped raise so much money for those in need as well. Always about donating plasma. How could you target somebody as pure and good-willed as Ironmouse? Absolutely sad, chat. Absolutely sad. So again, give Mousy some love. She is awesome. Now, I did want to mention to you just two more things really quick about Mousy. Of course, Mr. Beast actually revealed he's going to be doing a new $1 million event. And of course, there are some people attending. And as you can see here, chat, there might be somebody you do recognize. That is right, Mousy is going to be part of Mr. Beast's $1 million event coming up, which is pretty cool. Pretty cool, chat. So, that's right, Mousy will be in this, event, Mr. Beast. Now, there are some people in here as well. Of course, you have Imaru, QT Cinderella, or Peanut, so that will be interesting. However, chat, I want to direct your focus to one particular person on this list. Rakai. That is right. Remember that Mousy has had past issues with Rakai. Rakai directing hateful raids towards her. Obviously, we had the thing from the Streamer Awards. Well, of course, Rakai decides to absolutely be a baby about this whole thing. With them, of course, Ironmouse being put into it. So, yeah, let's take a look at his reaction.
Sinadiji Nesha Ironmouse. Agent, Your Rage, Black Boy Max, Ironmouse, Stereo Ronaldo, Kitty Cinderella, Adapt, Bozo Sisters.
Interesting, chat. Interesting. Of course, people saying Iron's name is enough to shiver bros timbers. So, Ironmouse is in the Mr. Beast. So again, people just being hateful, you know, like, but I find this very interesting, right? Because a lot of people are hating on Ironmouse about her reaction to dealing with Rikai, right? They were like, oh, you have no right to feel that way, etc., right? But the second that he acts up a little bit and says, oh, I don't like this, people are like, oh, well, that's fine. Interesting double standard we have there, chat. Interesting double standard. Yeah, very interesting. Very interesting. Let's keep scrolling through the comments here. How can they compete through an artist abstract contract? Will the dude run around with her on his screen? This is a genuine question. Why is this kid so popular? Are you scared to go get to VTuber that won't be there in person, like when you meet them? Yeah, I do agree with this. Like, why did they decide to put them in the same thing, right? I wonder what the challenges are to be friendly towards Ironmouse. That does sound pretty interesting. So, but the double standard here is pretty crazy. Yeah, he is. He's a minor. He's only 17, but I do hope he's able to have the space to grow up in the future. Blowing up for content creators so young is dangerous. Absolutely. I think there's definitely some bad habits developed from that. I mean, and it's clearly evident, right? You can see that here. I mean, this is such a juvenile way to react to this, right? Like, you already have beef with this. I think at this point, anytime you see her name, you need to be gracious, you know? You need to be, like, try to be as understanding and squash that beef because, yeah, this ain't it. This ain't it, dude. So, I mean, he literally still is technically a child, so, but that is what is going on with Mousy, chat. I'm hoping the best for in this, Mr. Beast event. I'll definitely report on that when that comes up, chat, so that's pretty interesting. In other news, chat, guess what we're going to talk about today? Cinder! Even more Cinder stuff to talk about. Now, I want to show you this part first. And I'm going to go show you something that the Pyro Pups had said, which I think is important. Well, recently, chat, after I left on vacation, Numi has been getting a lot of hate because, as you can see here, Numi put this thing for New Year's resolutions where she said, make a song with Michi, Cinder, and Tricky at some point. And she goes on to delete the line with Cinder.
Rest in peace, guys. Okay. Juniper and Numi get too drunk in New York. She did get really fucked up.
So now if you look here at the list, she had removed Cinder from this particular bullet point, right? Now, of course, chat, people decided to lose their mind about this and send a bunch of hate her way because she decided to not want to do something with Cinder. Now, guys, number one, why the fuck does it matter? Why does it matter who Numi wants to do stuff with or be friends with? Like, why does it literally matter? Yeah, like, if she wants to do stuff with them, that's fine. If she doesn't want to do stuff with them, that's fine. It literally does not matter. What is the point of getting all upset about this point? She is allowed to work with whoever she wants to. She is allowed to not work with somebody. It literally is just the most, like, nothing burger in the entire world. But, of course, chat, you know, the Twitter people just have to rage, right? Off screen, too. What a little bitch. If I acting the same, you mean they're crumbling mentally and hide their own fuck ups since Cinder's return, then you're absolutely correct. Guys, she doesn't want to hang out with Cinder anymore, and that's her own prerogative. Why are you so concerned that she doesn't want to? Like, this is not what Cinder would want anybody to do, by the way. If you support Cinder, that's fine. That is your choice. You do what you want to do. But why are you going after other people, calling them bitches? Coming up with these strange narratives? Like, okay, let's say even hypothetically that Cinder didn't do anything, right? If Numi doesn't want to work with her, she doesn't want to work with her. You know what I mean? Like, Numi is allowed to process her own feelings and do what she wants to. She doesn't owe anybody anything. When you went and looked at the document, right? I think I said this when we were looking at it. I'm like, honestly, the stuff between Numi and Cinder just seemed a lot like miscommunication, right? A lot of miscommunication, a lot of Red being involved where he shouldn't have. So let Numi decide what she wants to do. She's an adult. You know what I mean? Like, why are you so concerned when she doesn't want to work with Cinder anymore? Maybe they're not friends for a different reason. You don't fucking know. Just leave her alone, dude. Like, she doesn't have to work with anybody, but people are losing their minds over the fact that, of course, she just decided to delete her name off of this New Year's list, right? I mean, he literally is such a nothing burger. So I want to go show you the words from the Pyro Pup Center chat. And I just want to say this out loud. And I hope Pyro Pup Center just makes it to you. Pyro Pup Center, I really honestly fucking love you. I respect a lot of what you have to say, because even though I do not support Cinder and I do not like the things that she has done, I think that your words are something that I can look at and even agree. Even though I'm on the opposite side of the argument, everybody is allowed to decide whether they want to forgive Cinder or not, right? And I think the Pyro Pup Center not only does a great job in trying to be respectful, but they're an actual voice of reason, right? And I think that what they have to say is important, because you need to remember, guys, that even from Cinder's own mouth, you know, she does not want this harassment towards anybody. So if you're harassing, like some of these other people are making these mean-spirited comments, you're part of the problem. You are part of the problem. Let's go take a look, guys.
Important message for the Pyro Pups. Pyro Pups, it has come to my attention that these past few days there has been drama going on regarding a VTuber, Cinder, and the things that happened in April 2025.
They're referring to Shy Lily in this post. I would imagine.
First of all, I
it is
want to
plain
say
to the
that I
stuff.
understand how it feels to be taken back to that day every now and then, as if the world doesn't want us to move on from that time.
Yeah, I assume this is mostly about Shy Lily, but it is playing to the Numi stuff as well.
But words only hold the power we give them. The VTuber just wanted to share what happened from her side and bring closure to everything that happened.
Exactly.
If someone else wants to keep dragging us back to that day, whether it's a drama tuber, a content creator, or a Twitter troll, just let them be. Because no one can make you feel inferior without your consent. Eleanor Roosevelt.
Very, very well said.
The mocks, the insults, the cruel words, they are all that only when we pay attention to them. Remember, everything can be taken from a man but one thing, the last of the human freedoms to choose one's attitude in any given set of circumstances, to choose one's own way. Viktor Frankl. With that being said, I want to go to the second point.
So if Cinder wants to move on, right? And people are respecting that point. The thing is other people can talk about it, and she can still move on. There can be, that can happen simultaneously, right? People are like, oh, well, you know, she just wants to move on. Well, she can move on, and people can still talk about it in good faith. That is okay, guys, and that's exactly what Lily was doing.
Cinder wants to move on. She has made an insane effort to continue doing what she loves to do, to make every Pyro Pup happy with her streams. When she was gone, our voice and actions were taken as hers. And even now, that's still the case, even if it's at a lower scale. We all want what's best for her. We all want her to rise and shine brighter than all the stars in the universe. But that can't be done easily, especially if we keep falling into the same content farming bait over and over again.
And it becomes so vicious, guys. It's a cycle of people being hateful about it. You know what I mean? Like, it's okay to discuss, right? It's always okay to discuss, but why are we playing into this hate? All the time, guys. People are so hateful about this whole thing, trying to paint everybody as the villain, right? Where all you have to do is look at what happened and come to your own conclusion. That's what it's all about, guys. That's what it's always been about in this whole situation. You can only decide whether you forgive or not. And if you don't, that's fine. But when you keep coming up with this stuff and harassing people, you've lost the plot at that point.
I believe in second chances and redemption, even if many people take me for a fool for that sometimes. But I will always believe that no matter the fall, we can always come back stronger. Not with the kind of strength to make everyone pay, but with the strength to protect yourself and others from the same fate. I know we can always be better. I know this because in the beginning, fire was merely a tool of destruction, something dangerous that only damaged everything it touched. But we managed to use it for more than its initial purpose. Humans were able to conquer the night because the fire helped light up their path, warm up the nights, and cook their meals, not because it was able to destroy their prey. So let's stop using our fire on trying to harm others because they harmed us first. Being a pyro pup means being able to light up the path for those who are blinded by the dark.
Yeah, exactly, Dan. I mean, like, I see these people, and I'll address it, right? Like, you know, there's people like, oh, Cinder needs to leave the community or whatever, right? Well, you know, Cinder didn't do some of this stuff like we looked at earlier, right? With that Elf and Psyop person, or they didn't dox anybody, right? They were just a shitty person, right? Like, they did shitty things, but it wasn't like they were out there, like, doxing somebody or distributing, you know, CP or horrible other things that we read about or looked at, right? What she did is forgivable if you choose to forgive her, right? I don't. And that's my own prerogative. But I'm not going to tell you what you should be doing, right? It's your choice. It's your choice what you want to decide and do and ultimately. But I always said this, and I'll say it again. I always think that she had the ability to come back, even though she fucked up hard.
We all want 2026 to be our year, like we have repeated these past few days. But for that to happen, we have to let go of the chains from last year and keep moving forward. Around here, however, we don't look backwards for very long.
Yeah, exactly, leader.
We keep moving forward, opening up new doors and doing new things, because we're curious, and curiosity keeps leading us down new paths. Walt Disney.
I believe in you, Pyro Pups. I believe we can get out of this and move the future with it. We desire. We have to do it with respect and dignity. Let's keep moving forward together. I love this. And I think it's so important, right? Again, even though we might be on the opposite ideology of I agree or disagree with Cinder ultimately, right? I think that everybody can move on with respect and dignity out of this. And when things are brought up, let's talk about it, but in good faith, right? Let's have a conversation. It doesn't need to be harassment. It doesn't need to be an attack, right? We don't need these things, right? If you disagree, that's fine, but move on. Why do we keep this vicious cycle of hate all the time, guys? I see it on Twitter all the time. These people, these groups, they cycle this stuff over and over and over and over and over and over, and it's the same people doing it, and it's the same people commenting on everybody else's YouTube videos, going off, the same people that have to get blocked. It's sad. It's truly, honestly sad that we cannot have good faith conversations, but I want that to be our space, and I'll always stand for that, right? But we can move on, guys. We don't need to, you know, look at this clip with Numi and go, oh, well, she sucks. Like, that's her fucking prerogative. She can do whatever she wants. At the end of the day, if she didn't like what happened, then that's her choice. But going after her like that, in my opinion, is unacceptable. Yeah, I guess so. But I think that has a lot to do with emotional intelligence, and I'm not even going to get started on a conversation about that. But guys, just be kind to each other. Be respectful. Have some dignity. Like Pyropup Center said, you can be on the opposite side, but agree to disagree and be respectful. There you go, guys. That's what's been going on recently with Numi and Cinder. Again, crazy, guys. Crazy.
The jokes aside, we need to let this stuff drop. even as a former pyro pup.
So I do want to add to that really quickly because I have something to say about that. A lot of people are like, oh, let's move on and drop it, right? Well, the thing is, realistically, chat, let's be realistic about it, right? There are going to be things that are going to continue to be talked about, right? It's going to happen. But it doesn't have to be a problem. We can approach it with respect. You know what I mean? Like, if somebody wants to talk about it in good faith, right? And I still think that Lily bringing it up and getting it out was okay, right? I mean, even Pyro Pup Center says, right here, you know? So I think that people need to understand that people are going to still talk about it, but we need to have the foresight and like knowledge to look at it and go, okay, you know what? This is still going to come back up, but as long as we're respectful about it, it's okay, right? As long as the context surrounding it is in good faith, then it's okay, right? I mean, like, if Lily was to bring it back up again, I'd be like, okay, yeah, Lily, well, you said you were going to let it go, and now you brought it up again. Okay, yeah, we might have to, I might have to, look at you a little bit with a side eye. But, as far as we've seen them, Lily said her piece, and that's it. She's moved on. So, I don't know. People want to drag this out, and it doesn't need to be dragged out. That whole thing with Lily where she talked about it, we literally could have just treated that as her closure, and that's what it was. I don't get it. Guys. In other news, Sayu actually just debuted her brand new 3D model. But guys, this 3D model is probably the most insane 3D model I have ever seen. I think this might give Xin a run for money here. So let's go take a look at it. She just debuted it. This has prop tracking inside of it, including chairs, all kinds of other stuff. It's crazy. Take a look at this, chat. It's wild.
I do have like some things laying around.
That's crazy!
It's just a clock. If you say anything about Booba, well...
That is wild. Like, that is such good prop tracking. On top of that, too, I mean, take a look at this chair clip. Look at this. What the fuck is that?
There. Yeah, I'm just fooling around.
That is insane, dude. What is this wizardry?
Yep.
This has to be some kind of like 3D suit, right? I mean, that is insanity, dude. It's literally Squidward like future. Wow. Yeah, I mean, we've had prop tracking for a while, but this right here is just, I mean, that's next level, chat. That is absolutely so cool. So, I'm gonna try to look up more about this. Maybe Sugar Lily knows, but this is just like incredible, chat. So big congratulations to her on an amazing debut. Yeah, future. In other news, guys, on Novel Horizons, actually with a big announcement here, after deep deliberation, we've decided to suspend all new figure projects for 2026. That is given the current situation and circumstances around the world, which have affected all business regionally and globally, including ourselves, being forced to put a hold on our figure offers in all forms for the time being. So, I know Novel Horizons does a lot with VTubers, so I want to include this here, but yeah, it seems like they're putting their projects on hold. Yeah, no, it's got to be a bodysuit. Oh, you're talking about the model. Yeah, the underboob is a little underbooby, but I mean, as long as she doesn't get banned, I guess it doesn't matter, right? In other news, guys, Melissa. Yes, that Melissa, the goat, actually ended her subathon. Wow. 502 days from 2024 to 2026. The fourth longest uncapped subathon in the history of Twitch has come to a close. Wow. Absolute insanity, dude. What? The GOAT. The GOAT literally inspires me to continue mine. How many days to have? 502 days. Absolutely insane. 4th longest subathon world record, guys. Amazing. Congratulations to Melissa. I know she said she's gonna go on a bit of a break after this, which she absolutely should, but I mean, just wild, guys. Of course, she goes to say, you know, I'm taking some R&R. My team and I will continue coming through the incentives. It's going to take a lot to get to everybody. So thank you for your patience. She did say she's going to take some time off. You know, work towards her 2.0 rebrand. I mean, absolutely incredible. The longest day has not been done by VTuber Icarus. It's Emily CC. She's actually still going for over 4 years. Yeah, so, now, Melissa, or VTuber is not even the longest. But congratulations to her, guys. I mean, incredible. Wow. Congrats to her for doing what Lara will never do. Bro, I'm not going 502 days. There's no fucking way. There's no fucking way. Congrats to her. Amazing. Now, chat, speaking of future, we got a link here from Hypex that said Kazuna Eye is coming to Fortnite. Well, you know, I was like, how much do I believe Hypex? You know, is that a real thing? Like, it's probably not actually real. I doubt it. Oh shit, Fortnite Festival tweeted it out. Nice to meet you. I'm Kazuna Eye. Outfits, cosmetics, jam tracks, and more dropping on January 16th. Absolutely nuts. Jeez. VTubers are in Fortnite, chat. We did it. We did it. I love it. Of course, there's some comments like, here she comes. Holy shit, it's happening. Look at the hype. My favorite VTuber. Well, that marks the end of Fortnite Festival then. You know, people being stupid. But what I want to point out here, chat, what I want to point out here is the big misconception that everybody is having about this. And this is the greatest place to put it. Is she actually AI? Not the biggest fan of that. All of these people think that she's actually AI. This has got to the point where it got community noted. Upon seeing the letters AI, comments are mistakenly assuming this character is artificial intelligence. It's the addition of background information. Kazuna Ai is a Japanese virtual being an artist who debuted in 2016 as a pioneer of virtual YouTubers. All these people are like, oh, she's AI. I don't want her in my game. It's like, dude, just use a Google search. Before you comment, just look up this person. It's crazy to me. It's crazy to me. They literally have no idea who she is. And that's okay, right? Okay if you don't know, but like, take 2 seconds to research. Like, they don't know. The OG, guys, literally, Kazuna Ai is like the queen of VTubing, right? She is the OG. And this is insane that VTubers are finally in Fortnite. I will show you as well. Here is actually her Fortnite emote. She is the mother of all VTubers. So, here's Kazuna Ai. It's not a Fortnite chat. So she releases on January 16th. We need to have like a national VTubing day where everybody shows up in Fortnite as Kazuna Ai. That'd be cool. Speaking of cool things, chat, we do have a brand new, very cool tool just released here by Catamon. We can actually integrate your Twitch alerts into VTube Studio. Guys, I will definitely be doing this. You have no idea. I got some cool ideas for this. But of course, you do things like this. New subscribers can pop up on your model. Very, very cool. So I'll be doing something like this very soon. This is amazing. So very, very big forward-thinking idea for VTube Studio. I love that. Yeah, we've always needed something like that. So on top of that, guys, Yoki Studio just released their male customizable model, and holy shit, there is so much you can do with this thing. I mean, like, just look at this shit, chat. It's crazy. That's wild. So, guys, if you're looking for a customizable model, here is a great option for you as well. Very cool, very cool. Now, unfortunately, guys, I got a little bit of sad news here. Twitch actually just did a global emote purge. Some of these went back to 2021, removing Plat Friend, But also, guys, we did lose the Ironmouse glove emote as well, which really, really sucks. I did like the Night Rain Wilder one too, but we lost so many good ones, dude. This sucks. And that pot friend, I know. Really, really dumb. I hope they bring back some of them because I really like pot friend. That's such a solid one, you know. But yeah, even like the Night Rain Wilder one, just oh man, come on, come on. Losing Ironmouse out of that is a big L. Now, guys, I did want to talk to you about something that's actually really, really great. And I think this goes to show that being kind to people can go a long way. So let's go check in here with Snowy. Snowy goes on to tweet out, I quit. I quit being a VTuber and I quit at life. I'm so sick and tired of trying hard, coming up with ideas, working my ass off on the scenes to run into Roblox and get no growth. I've been doing this for 4 years and it's always been the same, lonely and painful. Well, GB Doki decides to actually step in. Says, hey, I know we may not know each other, but if you ever need advice or help, please message me. I mean, I love helping others with content, and you said no one helps you, but always do what makes you happy. Content doesn't, you move on from it. Hope you can find joy elsewhere, and please don't give up on life. Generally, do not. Please talk to a professional if you're feeling that way. There are free hotlines. I really hope you're okay. Bro, Chibi is the GOAT, dude. And of course, after she comments on this, she really, I feel like, made Snowy's day, right? Snowy goes on to say, I was trying to rest before my phone started blowing up. I want to let everybody know that that's new here, that I'm okay and safe now. It takes some time to think about what I want to do. I love having a community and creating content. Maybe streaming specifically isn't for me. I also want to thank everybody who commented something nice. It has reached out. You have no idea how much it means to me. I'll try to get back to everybody, but I'm a little overwhelmed. So I think it's just amazing that somebody can say something nice like that, like Chibi did, and really turn things around, guys. So a little bit of kindness goes a long, long way. So you love to see it. You love to see it. Huge, huge W from Chibi. I love her. Yeah, see, exactly. Me too, Mishi. So I hope the same for them as well. Absolutely. In other news, guys, recently here, Mr. Beast released a list of his favorite animes, right? So this person went on to say, you, Mr. Beast, pretend to be an anime fan to promote live-action Netflix, One Piece slap. People call you out on being a tourist. Make your own video to dunk on the weebs. Immediately start by saying, watching a lot of anime is a social negative. Ridicule actual anime fans for not being real fans compared to you. Get you to watch Guardians of the Galactic Heroes. Legend of the Galactic Heroes fans collectively cringe. That was certainly a strategy he could have chosen not to take. So, of course, Mr. Beast, wanted to respond and was like, oh, here's all these animes that I've watched. This is slander. Call me weird. Call me lame, but don't call me a fake anime fan. I've literally watched countless anime. Y'all whack as hell. And they go on to say, like, Naruto, Code Geass, Frieren, Steins Gate, Attack on Titan, Hunter x Hunter, etc., right? So, I mean, kind of like some more, like, mainstream ones, but, I mean, there's, like, Gundam, like, Iron Blood. Maybe I would say, like, I don't know, Parasite is maybe a little off the beaten path, but Steins Gate is really good too. But I think a lot of people were basically like, there are two sides to this, right? So people were like, well, based on all the context clues, Mr. Beast is kind of not really an anime fan, right? And we should gatekeep him. And there's some people that are like, well, I mean, this is fine, right? He's watching anime, this is his list, whatever. Personally, for me, like, I just don't really give a fuck. Like, I mean, it's cool. Like, I'm glad that you watch these animes. I don't really care what you do or don't watch. I'm not trying to, like, gatekeep anime or anything. Like, cool, dude, that's great. What do you do? Now, why are we talking about this, chat? Well, there's only one reason, and that is because Pippa coming in swinging. Pippa praising Mr. Beast, saying, your list sucks, go watch Made in Abyss. Now, this is the funniest shit to me because if you know, Made in Abyss is one of my all-time favorite mangas. I love Made in Abyss. This was funny. So, I mean, like, some people are probably going to be like, like you're gatekeeping or whatever. I think this is just all in fun. But literally, Made in Abyss is one of my favorites. Dude, it's so dark, but it's so good. I thought this was funny, so I just wanted to show you all. Oh my god. Berserk. Oh God, please no. Like, yeah, Mr. Beast, pull up the first 3 pages of the Berserk manga. Oh no, people are simply upset over disingenuous. Yeah, exactly. So, I mean, for me, like, I don't really care. You can do whatever the fuck you want. It's fine, right? Like, I'm not here to be like, you're real or not real anime fan. I'm not. I don't even have time. I don't even care, right? And even reading this, I'm like, what does it affect, right? What does it matter whether he's a real or fake fan, right? Obviously, like, there's some stuff he's done that's disingenuous, but like, why does it matter in the grand scheme of things whether he is or isn't? I just think it's funny that Pippa specifically said made the biz. Yeah, exactly. Like, who cares if he's an anime fan or not? I think that if you're being disingenuous is another conversation, right? I mean, you know, I know he changed his little thing to like One Piece for a while, PFP. People were like, well, you're not really like a fan. I don't know. Why does it matter? You know, it's a big nothing burger, but Pippa coming in is actually really funny. So I had to show you guys that. So chat, let's go take a look here at something recently going on with Dokibird. First up, chat, Doki actually opened up her own VR world. So if you want to go to Dokiland is open inside a VR chat. You don't need VR to enjoy the world, and you can play on PC. I think that's great. The Doki's got her own world. We definitely need to go visit. That One Piece PvP lasting for is just kind of funny. Yeah, apparently it was just like for a promo, right? So that's kind of where it all came in. People were like, oh, you're a fake fan or whatever. So, there you go, chat. But more importantly, what I want to talk about with you today, guys, about Dokibird is unfortunately, Dokibird has a stalker. That is right. Dokibird has been dealing with this weird person emailing her all the time with really weird stuff. So, Doki decided to share this story on her stream. Let's listen.
For once, it actually worked. All right, story time. I talked about the story on members. I was gonna like say it here. So I don't know if this person's watching, but if you are, this is a little wake up call for this person. So
it's a warning, dude. It's like, leave me the fuck alone.
Know this story because I already told the story. But for the last week, I have been receiving emails from this one person that's been trying to like get in touch with this fucking random VTuber who I've never met before, who I've never communicated with before. But apparently this VTuber follows me, but like I've never like interacted with this VTuber before. But anyway, I've been getting
exactly. It's like, bro, take the hit.
Emails, and it's so fucking weird. And like this email is like, oh hey, thanks for inviting me to your Christmas karaoke party. I enjoyed your singing. And they're like, anyway, could you please let insert VTuber here that would love to buy her lunch sometime and talk. And then they proceeded to give me their number and then their work email and was like, Merry Christmas. And I was like, what the fuck? And they also doxed themselves to me. Like, they gave all their personal information to me in this email, hoping that I will help pass this down to this other VTuber who I have never, like, had any sort of connection with before. And...
Bro, that is like peak levels of creep.
And I
what the fuck?
That was the end of the story. And I was gonna tell this story earlier because I thought it was the fucking weirdest email.
Oh, hey, I just wanted to give you my phone number, my address, my social security, credit card number, and also thought you could pass along a message to somebody that you never interacted with. Just email them yourself, but actually don't.
Like ever.
Yeah, actually don't do.
For this last month. I thought last month that was the weirdest fucking email I've got so far. Like, I've got a lot of weird emails. This is my...
What's up, Dad? What's up, Maximus?
Weird email of the month.
You're saying there's a chance.
But I forgot about it because a lot of other stuff was going on. So now I was like, all right, whatever. I won't tell about the story. It's just like a one-off thing. And then for the next week, I've been like receiving more and more emails from this random guy asking me to like asking me to pass his number to this VTuber. Cause like I think I've received.
They just won't stop, dude. They just keep asking.
Total,
did you give him the number? Did you give him the number? Did you give him the number?
4 emails from this guy in the last week, and each time he's like, "This is the second email I got. Hey Doki, can you tell insert VTuber here to text me? This is my number." And then the third email,
bro, I'm not giving my number out to anybody.
Hey, can you ask her to get a gym membership at this specific insert gym name here? Because we're gonna work out together. And then email number 4, he sent a video of himself. He sent a video.
Oh, this is actually peak creepiness. Like, this is actually peak creepiness. Like, you know, every once in a while I get emails, right? Like, I got an email the other day. This person was like, here's the truth about Cinder. And it was just like a timeline of stuff that I didn't even discuss. I was like, okay, I mean, why didn't you just come to talk to me in Discord or something? But I think it's the creepiest like I ever get. This is next level.
Video of himself. Like, I literally see the thumbnail of this guy's face. And I was like, holy fuck. I was like, full on face reveal.
And phone number too. That's
I didn't click the
creepy.
video, by the way, I was very close to. I was. So
Oh, you know
curious
he's
'cause I
losing his
really
mind getting
wanted to
clowned on
know,
right now.
Like, what is he gonna say? But then I told my manager, I was like, what the fuck is up with this guy? And then
they're crazy.
And then my manager was like, don't click on it. He's like,
guys, don't click on the links. If somebody sends you a link, don't click on it.
don't you dare click on it, Doki. Like, it can be a virus. Don't do it.
Yep, I
And was
never
just
click
like,
on
but,
those
like,
links
was like,
unless I run
I'm
it through a
pretty sure
checker.
It's not a virus, but he's like, yeah, but like we have to be. We don't know what he's gonna do. We don't.
Yep,
we don't
it's
know
true.
what he has, like what he's capable of. And then I was like, but I really want to click on it. And then my manager deleted all the emails. Like he put it in the trash. Luckily, even though it's he did put it in the trash, I can still see the emails because we didn't fully empty the trash can. So I still have the records of it for now until it's gone until there's like X amount of days
Oh
and
my
it's gonna be
God.
fully wiped. So I was just like, what the fuck?
Yeah,
Like,
W
I'm
manager
so
actually
tempted to click
protecting
on it.
your
I really
dude.
want to know what he said. Anyway, some people were like, block the emails, but I was just curious what he's gonna say next, you know? Because like,
Yeah, you're just like, dude, when people are that crazy, you know the crazy doesn't stop. You know, like they either just get blocked and then they like move on to the next victim, or they just keep going.
I wasn't the main target for this guy. I was telling my members, I was.
Yeah, it's the other
pretty
guy.
sure-
Yeah, so see, it's the other person because they were trying to go through Doki to pass along that message.
This guy has already been blocked by the VTuber and like all her friends. Cause like, why the fuck is he contacting me?
Yeah, exactly. Like, there's a reason that they went through Doki.
Why is he reaching out to me?
That's so
And,
creepy.
like, someone who has zero association and
Yep.
doesn't even follow insert VTuber here. I was like, oh, just cause I'm a VTuber, I just happen to know all VTubers, bro. Bro, that's
Yep.
racist, man.
What is this mindset, dude?
Like,
People are fucking
at
crazy.
that point, he's just shooting random shots to see.
I feel like people are like, I don't know what happened in the past 2 years, but I feel like people have been so much more crazy than they used to be. Like people are getting very bold, pushing past boundaries these days.
Who actually knows her? Like,
Oh yeah, no, they didn't give
like,
up.
maybe.
Yeah,
Oh,
BT dub.
Just 'cause I'm
Yeah,
a
they didn't give
VTuber,
up
I just
on the
happen
way
to
chat.
know this fucking random person that I've never talked to before or even follow. Damn, VTuber profiling. Is this no, Gus, stay away. So anyway, I had to publicly shame this guy. Like, this is your wake up call, bro. This girl.
Yeah, you have to. That's like the only way is like publicly call them out and hope that they get the message.
Definitely not interested, and most likely have you blocked. I have not had you blocked yet because at that point, I just wanted to know what you're gonna send next. But bro,
dude, if I don't block somebody, it's because I genuinely forget. Like, if I decide I'm gonna block you, right? It's because I forget. Or I want to see the stupid shit that you're gonna do after. Like, that's the only reason I will block people.
Move on. You have to move on. Most likely, her and her entire friend group has blocked you. If you are contacting me to try and get a hold of her, that means you ran out of options to.
And you know Doki's gonna probably reach out to them and be like, who the fuck is this guy?
Figure out how to get a hold of her. Like, oh yeah, it actually downloaded, thank God. So,
oh my God, you're a VTuber and you're a VTuber, so you must know this other VTuber. So I can just I'll give you my phone number to give to them. Like, what? What is this logic?
Like, I hope me and I don't know if you're watching this, but I hope me and the Dragoons have given you the wake-up call and to realize that you gotta stop, bro. It is very creepy.
It's also just cringe, you know, like doing a face reveal in email is just, why would you do that?
Favor in publicly calling you out right now, because this is the only way it'll get you the
public
help you
intervention,
need
bro.
to realize to stop doing this.
Yeah, the public intervention.
Like, please. I leave her alone. Like, I don't even know who she is, but like, if you are giving, and please do not give your personal information to random virtual people.
Yeah, I wish, Walk. I wish.
I don't know.
Yeah, you know, like I know, it's not
and,
that
like,
easy.
Fucking spoof it. I don't know. Like, your parents were right about stranger danger. What if I was the stranger danger?
Nah, literally, they're gonna keep going, which is sad. It really is, but this will not deter them. I'll bet you $50.
Like,
like, so you mean there's a chance?
Put your personal
That's exactly what they think.
On the internet, you have a digital roadmap.
That's true. I mean, he
now.
did
It's
dox
no longer
himself.
a footprint. Like, you've exposed your entire life to me.
Yeah, you exposed. Dude, giving somebody your phone number gives so much information. Your phone number, your face, like. It's like, I know where you live, but actually.
Me, your fucking work email, personal email, first and last name, a video of you, and also your phone number.
Unironically, he did actually reveal where he lives, his social security number. I was just kidding. What's up, Panda? Doki is talking about a creepy person stalking her in her emails.
So please, bro, if I assume you did this, you sent this email to a lot of people, but bro, please, you have to wake up. She is not interested. I have already enough on my plate.
Oh my
bro.
God,
I cannot
dude.
help you out because this is something that cannot be helped. You have to help yourself, bro. Please, it's not too late. Wait.
They're like, here's my credit card number, please. Just pass it along to her. Wake up from this simulation.
All right. So anyway, just wanted to talk about that. Like,
absolutely crazy story, chat. I mean, like, oh my God, people just do not take the hint. And there is more to this. However, I've not got to look at that part yet, so I want to double check something on it. So I'll follow up with you guys Wednesday on the follow-up on it, because what the fuck, dude? Like, not gonna lie, somebody used to know, send me a picture of themselves with no context, asking how they look, but I could tell they were expecting a picture back. I was like, well, it's a picture. Let's stop talking to them after they costing through too pushy. Absolutely. Imagine if we were to share his social security. He probably did. He gave his personal, his work email. Like, he's like, hey, just swing by my work. Yeah, come say hi to me. Like, what is wrong with you, dude? That is absolutely wild. I kind of miss my own Stalker that just brought food at random and always knew where I was. She cooked really good. Dude, no, don't tell me you ate it. There's no telling what was in that shit. My Stalker would just show up and, like, random places outside. Actually, they showed up one time at my school. Yeah, that was interesting. My school, random stores, yeah, all kinds of weird stuff. Concerts. And then my dad had a private conversation with him. And I never saw him again. Yeah, Dad Laura was not playing on that one, chat. I had to test it multiple times. It was like just food. She'd give it to me, then walk off. That's still creepy as fuck, dude. I'm not even gonna lie to you. Like, just giving you food. I'm sorry, I wouldn't eat it. I'd be too afraid. Oh, yeah, no. You guys know I had issues before as well, chat. So, yeah, well. Yeah, Dad Laura gave him the talk with his boom boom stick, you know? Like, no, it's okay. It was a long time ago. It was a long time ago, so don't fret, guys. Don't fret. It's all good. It's all good. It was pretty scary at the time, but we're good now, guys. We're good now, so my oh my, what a crazy news segment, huh? I told you guys, I had so much to talk to you guys about. This was literally like such a wild news segment. Like, there's so much going down, dude. So much going down. So, well, thank you all so much for coming and hanging out with me. I really do appreciate you all. And I hope that you enjoyed this news. Like I said, it was a pretty wild one. A pretty wild one for sure. So, a lot going down today for sure. So, who should we read, chat? Let me see. Who is the streaming right now? Yeah, who should we read, chat? What do you think? Really empty. Okay, I'm gonna watch it because I'm gonna check it before. I like to check my VODs and make sure they're good. Oh, Rosie's out of her surgery. Yeah, that's a good point. Let's go give Rosie some love since she just got out of her surgery.
This is how I die.
Yeah, I think you're right. Let's do that. So, hi guys, we're gonna go raid Rosie. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. I appreciate all of you. I will see you tomorrow for some memes and reacts as always, guys. So, I think we're gonna do maybe the second part of Maxor's Metal Gear Revengeance video. So we'll do that as well. So, thanks for tuning in, guys. Bye, YouTube. Have a good rest of your day, cuties. Bye, y'all. Bye, Twitter. Have a